Square Up Podcast. The podcast brought to you by fight fans for fight fans. Introducing your hosts, Will T, Oblanco, and Kimi Light. Let's talk combat.
Woo!
Welcome back, boys. Welcome
back. Happy New Year,
Happy
niggas.
New Year, Merry Christmas.
Motherfucking New Year's.
That's it,
Happy
man.
New Year, Merry Christmas, all that good shit.
All that good shit. First episode of the fucking year, fellas.
Yes, sir.
It's been a while, but we back here.
Took a little hiatus.
Took a little hiatus.
Holiday break.
Yeah.
A little holiday break.
Enjoy that family time.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Shout
You
out
know.
to the family time. Love the niggas, but it's time to get back to this.
Yeah, it's time to get back to combat,
Niggas have
man.
been talking about this fight shit for a little bit, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun to get back to it, but you know, niggas that love it too.
Yeah, it's time to talk combat.
Before we run into it, though, how was your holidays, real quick?
When was the last time we were here?
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
The
We
week
did
before
Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
The week before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So, I'll set it off. Shorty, she went out to Tennessee to be with her family for Christmas, and I stayed here. So my shit was lit. My brother is my brother, so it's always gonna be lit. Funny nigga, he put the liquor in the hookah shit. It's a time.
Shit.
Yeah, it was a time. So I still had work the next day after Christmas, like probably most people. I didn't take off because I felt bad. I had taken off some crazy amount of days earlier on. So I went in the next day. I didn't go to bed until like what I want to say 3, 4. I was at work
You
on
were
the
early too,
26th
right?
at like 9:30. I was fucked up. But yeah. So Christmas was cool. New Year spent it with Shorty. Her and I just chilled out. We had some other plans, but shit fell through, so it was whatever. But yeah, that's how my shit's been going so far. Mom's birthday was on the 2nd.
Happy
Bought her a
birthday to
little gift.
moms.
Yeah, definitely happy birthday to moms. But yeah, that's how my shit going so far.
what about yours?
Shit. So, Christmas was cool. I was lucky enough to have a half day on Christmas Eve. My girl's family made me cook, and I didn't want to cook.
Oh man,
Made you cook? What that mean?
that
Yeah,
means
because
he's a
they-
chef.
Because
Oh,
yeah,
that's
they love
He's
to
a
cook,
chef.
and they wanted steak. So
Yeah,
I'm mad. The
Right.
butcher sent me the shit early, and sent it to me late. So I had this whole New York strip roast frozen that was dry aged, and I had to rush unthaw it and throw it on the grill the same day, and it came out.
no.
It was not. You know, when you get the dry, it's supposed to be nice and tender. This shit came out.
You gotta give it the proper time to thaw.
Yeah, it came out tough. Well, I should say tough. It came out tough for a dry aged steak.
Okay.
It went from dry aged to regular.
regular.
Okay.
So that pissed me
You need
off.
that shit to be juicy.
Yeah,
I just had a steak not like a day or two ago too. I know what you mean.
yeah.
That shit gotta be on point.
The ribeye I did the next day was perfect because that came early, so that had time to thaw out from the butcher and all that. Which is crazy. The butcher's up here, Wild Fork.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that new spot.
Yeah,
It's it's where the Boston Market used to be.
That just got me.
yeah.
That used to be like a Boston Market. They knocked that. I don't know if you peeped. All Boston Markets is out of here.
Yeah.
They knocked them
I
shits
never ate
down.
that pilgrim food
What?
anyway.
You bugging?
this
But
nigga
I used to fuck
wildin'.
Boston Market
Yeah,
up.
fuck that
I
shit.
used, yo,
Nigga,
actually, it's a
there was
street.
an old head lady in there.
Mm.
She used to throw extra pieces of like turkey and extra stuffing in my shit. You bugging, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
Niggas in there was holding it down.
It tastes like somebody from Boston made that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, you know what it
Oh
is?
my gosh, this unknown hate that we
Yeah.
always run into.
I don't eat American food like that. So for me, that's like my go-to, like American
Go-to
choice of
American.
food.
Okay.
Yeah, not for like
makes sense.
all I eat is Caribbean food,
makes
food, Spanish food, Italian food, like
Yeah, yeah.
cultured food. So like
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
go for American food, like Boston Market be fucking that's the
That's
hit.
it for
That's
you,
the
okay.
hit for me. Yeah, but finish. Yeah.
Oh no, you get it.
yeah.
And then real quick, New Year's we didn't do nothing. We was gonna go out. We got hit with that crazy ass storm.
Yo, that
We
shit
stayed
was
in.
thunder.
Yeah, I was good because I was watching a whole bunch of fucking college football playoff anyway. Shout out to Ohio State, buried niggas. I enjoyed it myself. I went to sleep drunk. That's
Yeah.
how,
Fire.
that's you know that's big on.
I went to sleep drunk.
Yeah.
That'd be the end of the mad stories. It's fire.
Excuse me. My New Year's didn't go the way I wanted to go, but you know, started off rough, but fuck it, we here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to make the best out of it. Christmas was cool. Christmas was cool. Christmas was the highlight of my away time from you guys was the J. Cole concert. I'm not gonna hold y'all niggas.
That's right. You did.
Yeah.
Yo, how was that shit?
That was the highlight of my.
I
that
gonna
shit.
hold you.
Yeah.
And Tony was trying to get tickets. She's like, "Will, let's go get tickets for the J. Cole." I'm
it was
like,
mad funny.
no. I was like, you want a crazy ass person, and then you want to go to this for Christmas. I was like, nah. Yeah. So when I told her you and Mud went, Shorty was in my ass. She's like, we could have been down there with him.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It's the accent, Blanco. It's the accent. But yeah, that was the highlight of my time away from everybody. The fucking J. Cole concert. That was a fucking movie. But yeah, J. Cole's my favorite rapper for all who don't know. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna criticize his decisions and none of that. It's a whole different topic, different podcast. But we're here to talk combat, so let's talk combat.
I love that lead in.
Yeah.
I love that lead in.
Yeah.
Hey man, so go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And so looking back to 2024, man, what a phenomenal year it was for combat, mainly the UFC. But shit, it was a beautiful time.
So many hands.
So many hands. Yeah. Let's just start it off. Like, what was your favorite moment?
I think I said it before. I know this is it's not necessarily a moment, but it feels like it is. Regardless of whether or not they're on the docket, I'm always gonna damn near bring up the Sweet Dreams Hill and Padilla situation. Yeah. Now, this is why this is a moment for me, because this motherfucker got knocked the fuck out. Everyone gets knocked out at some point in time. Yeah, he gets knocked the fuck out and then bitched about it for the entire year to the point where now he's even like becoming viral and this and that and the other just off of bitching about it. He made this into a moment. Granted, I'm laughing. I'm only upset and I come off annoyed because he was one of my favorite fighters. But on the real, this is mad funny. I ain't never seen no one bitch like this in a very long time over getting knocked out. I was like, yo, son, usually you'd be like, all right, cool, I'm going to come back and, do my thing. Mm-hmm. He got snuffed to bed and then cried for the rest of the year.
But just to chime in, he did raise a valid point, though. He said, yeah, I had one fight this year, but y'all still talking about the one fight. But it's just like that's not a good reason why we're talking about it, though. Like, my guy.
I mean,
is
it because of him, though? Yeah. I think we're talking about it because of him.
Well, he's just talking about in general the fact that like we're still talking about him. Like he's had one fight, and he's still the topic of conversation.
Because he keep bringing it
up.
I know. He got a podcast.
I know.
He keep talking. What are we supposed to do? Not listen?
And to chime in another point too, fucking my guy. Because we didn't get a chance to fucking record. My guy come out in the fucking gym trying to press him. Yo, you gotta got to love, and I say this with the utmost respect. You gotta love niggas, bro. Yo, you let him retell the story, recant the story. He make it seem like, nah, I just went there to talk to the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, real smooth. Like, I ain't really go there for none of... You look at the video, you hear the hostility in his voice, like, you know what you came there to do. Like you trying to press that nigga, bro. All static in mind. All static in mind. Nigga threw the gloves, let's fucking go.
And then told the nigga, like, nah, like, Padilla, first of all, came to him, was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Homie was like, nah, put your gloves on. Yeah. No, nigga, we right now in the heat of it. That nigga from, like, the Amazon.
Yeah. That nigga from the slums of Brazil. Look, I get it. You from Detroit.
Son.
But the Detroit ain't got shit on the slums of Brazil. São Paulo, whatever.
The niggas don't got no shoes.
See, his excuses didn't make sense. He's like, oh, so... I get paid to fight. Why would I fight for free? If that's the case, why are you approaching a man with all that static?
Why run down?
Why are you running down him with all that static? If like I agree with the concept, like you get paid to fight, you're not gonna just fight for free. I get the concept, but if that's the case, why? Like if y'all accidentally ran into each other and that was the end result of it, like okay, cool. But you ran down on him, had all static in your voice, like you was ready to go, and then it's just like. Nah, I'd rather get paid to fight. Like, so what are you really here to do? I'm confused. Like, talking about, I only came there to let him know, like, don't run. Nah, that's not like,
call a spade a spade. Say you was just trying to get some promo in for the fight.
I would rather that. But don't run is crazy. Like, Padilla has literally given you a chance and beat the shit out of you already. I don't know what you mean
run it back, man. That's all right. Let's see. It's completely side note. The only reason I want to see him win against Yudi is because if Yudi wins, he's potentially going to be in line, whether it's the next fight or 2 fights later for another shot at the belt. And I just don't want to see Yudi's my boy. I don't want to see him lose 3 times to the same nigga.
I feel you. Because he's gonna be done until that belt switches hands after that. Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I want to see Sweet Dreams win that fight, just so it's like we can see these Sweet Dreams get.
So we could get down one more time.
Nah, just get just to see a good fight, like a good decent fight this time.
If Yuri don't learn to pick his hands up, I think you might get your wishes, because Sweet Dreams, for all the shit that I did talk about him just now, that motherfucker got some power.
Yeah.
So he gonna tag that man chin, and it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Now to your favorite moment.
My favorite moment? Shit, I had a lot of fucking favorite moments. Whew. Damn. All right, so
It's hard to pick. So much happened.
Yeah, so much happened. Like,
I'm struggling my damn self.
Like, of course, the as they say, the knockout herd. Not my favorite knockout per se, but the knockout herd across the world. The Justin Gaethje versus fucking Max Holloway. Like, just for like the magnitude of what it was. Like, come to the center.
After you've already beaten him the whole fight. Come to the center. Now let's risk it all.
Yeah, and it's crazy because so many fighters tried to duplicate it and just couldn't. Like, they can't match that.
There's something special about that entire moment.
Yeah, it was just one of a fucking kind.
That fight was crazy.
But I know it's probably everyone else's favorite, like people around the world's favorite moment. But I do that moment was very, very.
If it's a unique moment, I mean, if it's a real moment, it don't gotta be unique. You know, it is.
Yeah,
it's a
moment for a reason.
It's my second moment.
Shit stood out.
Mm-hmm. But what was yours?
Yo, so Brian Battle flicking off and cussing out Perry.
Yeah.
Saying "fuck you, French men and French women."
Mm-hmm.
Yo, for me, that was my moment. Because it's like
that boy got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and I loved every single bit of that.
He's had it ever since he came from Tough, right?
Yeah, he came from Tough.
Came from Tough. He was like the last picked on his team and ended up being the guy to take it all. And now he's undefeated in the UFC. That boy.
Yeah,
that chip on his shoulder. That shit is undefeated.
The last fight, did he win by the last fight? By
he won,
KO
but
too?
it was like by the skin of his teeth. Rude Boy.
Yeah, Rude Boy. Yeah.
Rude Boy.
That's why niggas was upset because he came in. Remember, he came in overweight.
Yeah,
he's like, hey, man, he's like, if it was me, I wouldn't have taken the fight. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
He a little goof.
Yeah,
he a little doofy nigga. But
if you lean into the villain role, man, he might be able to make some waves as far as popularity.
Man, that's always a fun route to go if you could do it right.
Mm-hmm.
People will love you. People will hate you. As long as people feel a way.
Yep. As long as you make people feel.
Well, shit, since we did, what was your favorite fight, sir?
Go ahead.
I had so many, man.
Yeah.
So
this
many.
one was hard for me too.
Yeah, so many. I did like the Yudi versus fucking Alex part 2, the head kick. Oof. I liked that one. I fucking liked I liked a lot of them shits, man. Fucking I liked the Illia versus fucking Volk to start the year. That was a great start to the year. Like him taking Vulcan out the way that he did was a great start to the fucking year. Definitely set the tone because there was a lot of finishes this year. A lot of low key good sleepers that aren't coming to mind right now. Like you mentioned, a double back fist. Fuck, there's just so many. Like so many fucking good fucking fights this year.
I'm gonna let you know now. I'm diving head first into recency bias. So, so if something pop up later, I might mention it. But full blown, my memory is not gonna give you a full 365 days worth of like. It's gonna hold on to that. It's not gonna retain. So I'm giving you what just happened. My favorite fight. What just happened? My favorite fight. I was actually really, really, really entertained by that Pereira versus Khalil Roundtree fight.
That was a good one
too. That fight was very good. That was very bloody. It was very bloody, very good to me. Roundtree seems like outside of, to me, I know Akeem has his, thing about Roundtree. But me personally,
it's not Roundtree.
I think we're not going to do this right now. I let you live with the J. Cole shit. You got to let me rock. So
it was a segue, though. It was a segue.
Yeah. I feel you. So
it was a segue. You feel me?
So, I think hands-wise, I think he's one of the few individuals that actually gave him a little bit of competition, hands-wise, outside of Izzy. It wasn't at the same level at all.
Yeah.
But that was a really good fight. It's another one of those. Every time someone lands something, it sounds crazy.
Yeah. Boom.
And for it to sound crazy, and we're not in a pandemic situation anymore where there's a, like we hear the hits over the crowd. That was a fun one. I'm glad it went 4 rounds. It wasn't a quick fight. They went at it. That was a really fun one for me. Once again, recency bias. I'm pretty sure there's other fights that I've raved about over the course of us even doing this from the summertime. But yeah, that one sticks out in my head pretty much right now.
Yo, for me, I'm going to have to go with Holloway and Gaethje. Your moment makes it my favorite fight.
Come to the center.
Because that was UFC 300 too, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
that card was already crazy, but that shit just took that card to a whole nother fucking level.
It's like, oh, nah, we got our money's worth if we went to that, if you went to that fight.
Yeah.
Or paid for the pay-per-view. That was a tough one, man.
Yeah.
It's always rough to watch. Gaethje's another one of my favorite fighters, but to see him get put out by someone like Max, okay, you got it.
Yeah.
It's Max.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
So, sub, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm going to skip the sub for me just because I can't really remember any good ones that I want to, and I should have took the time and went back, but I was too busy looking at KOs and everything else. I didn't do my homework on it. So for those of y'all out there listening, America, wherever you are in the world, I did not do my homework, and unfortunately, you know,
man,
there's so much shit happening.
You want real stats and shit like that? Go to UFC.com. Talk about this shit. You ain't gotta apologize for that, boy.
So, what was your favorite sub?
I told you, recency bias.
We gotta hear it.
I had just seen the clip not that long ago too. It was Green versus Pimlet.
Green versus Pimlet.
Green versus Pimlet, and it sticks out because fam, he had him in a triangle choke. He already had him damn near dead to rights, pulls the arm all the way through. So now you're in a triangle choke arm bar and you're asleep already.
He woke up and slept again.
Patty had to let go of his arm and realize like, oh, he's done. Kind of looked at the ref. Come look at your boy. Son basically ragdolled to the ground out of Patty's legs pulls. And that was that. But that was a really good one. That was scary to watch.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, if the ref don't get in there, son could have a broken arm and no blood flow to the brain. Like, this is rough.
All bad.
This is rough.
All bad.
Yeah.
So my favorite, little cliche, but one of my favorite subs of the year. Like I don't even say it's cliche because we seen him do it before, but it's just I'm tired of seeing him get beat up to get the submission. Fucking Ortega versus Yair.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. Damn, that shit was early. I forgot all about that shit.
How about that? How the fuck
pull that shit out the fucking
Yeah.
cut? God damn.
I know because I'm thinking about. I'm like, because I'm like, yo, when was that? I'm thinking it was 2023, but I'm like, nah, that was this year.
Yeah.
Yair was fucking beating the shit out of him. Like I said, I like Ortega. I just it's the punishment he takes. Granted, once again, it's not the first time we've seen it.
Easy.
Yeah,
he be getting jabbed, and the next thing you know, a whole cut split.
His eyes closed, shit like that.
Too easy,
yeah, but that was definitely one of my subs of the year. Definitely one of my subs of the year. There was another one too, but like I said, it's hard for all them to come to mind. Yeah, it's hard.
It's foggy to do a full year. We would have to do the research that Will was talking about in order to really get busy with that answer.
I'm like, yo, this year I'm probably going I'm just gonna just mark them off and just put them in like my phone somewhere.
Yeah, we gotta have a separate folder.
You need a separate terabyte.
So like, no.
So hold on to all that, nigga.
What we gotta do, we gotta have like an actual separate folder. So like every week when we record, right? And because we usually do like our favorite fighter, favorite KO.
Yeah,
I said favorite fighter. Yeah, mark it right there. Like, okay, keep me favorite KO for week XYZ. So like at the end of the year, we can look back and be like, okay, this card. Okay, yeah, I remember these now. It's coming back to me. Okay, this was my favorite one. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a lot though, because
I mean, even
they do fight nights. We actually do the show for fight nights. We do the show for the mains. We do the show every now and then talking about the contender series, the toughs. There's gonna be a lot of content that we have to remember, and we're gonna have to do it immediately.
Yeah,
right after having just throw it right in there.
For sure.
Right in there.
Moving on to KO though.
Yeah.
Shit. Let me. I know.
You
my
go ahead,
favorite
go first. 'Cause we
Go
got the
ahead,
same
go
one.
ahead.
So
Yeah, my favorite KO. Like, once again, I feel bad for my boy because he be taking punishment. That nigga was taking got
gosh.
knocked out and woken up.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? Lopez. When Lopez hit him the first time and he got knocked out
Forgot about that.
mid air and was falling
Oh,
asleep.
yeah, and,
And
woke up beneath
Lopez
the ground. Yo.
hit him again and he woke up and nah. I mean, that wasn't a knockout, but it was that like the fight itself was just like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, you got knocked out, woke up, fucked up, and then finished again. Like, nah, that to me, that was one of my because it was funny. Like I said, Ortega's my boy, but it was just funny to watch. Yo, he be
looking like he really be going through war for real.
Yeah.
Yo.
Like I want to know how long has he been fighting against? How long has he?
He's another young one, but they showed the
Is he?
stat. Yeah, he's relatively young. He's like 2 years older than Max. 2-3 years older than Max. They showed a stat. It was like in his last, I think 6 fights, he's taken so many blows to the fucking head. Like
He doesn't wear damage well either. Like,
And the problem is he another one of those. He comes from back when practitioners were like big. Like there were individuals who damn near just did that very well, and that's it. It wasn't. Granted, you're in MMA, but his BJJ is what he really went to. So guarding your grill wasn't necessarily in his wheelhouse. Remember, Max was teaching him
like, yo,
how
put your hands up,
how to fight in the middle of the fight. It was saddening, but yeah.
Like I said, that's my boy, but he be taking punishment. But that's my favorite. That's how, like I said.
I'd be wild hype for him to win, and then he just be getting cooked sometimes.
Yeah. But then
he resilient in a bitch.
Yeah, every now and then
Like,
he'll pull out he'll pull a submission out his ass.
Yeah,
he looked like he's bad, but he's one of those like wounded dog situations where it's like, oh, nah, this might be when he's most dangerous. Be easy.
Yeah.
Because he'll catch you, and his BJJ is still
You get tired out trying to ground and pound, pose.
Yeah, man. Weird, bro.
And he catches you.
He does not die.
No.
You really got to put him out.
Mm-hmm.
But favorite KO, like you said, I think for the both of us, Magomedov.
No problem.
This guy, the double back fist.
Yeah, that double back fist. Just because that's the first time in UFC history. Actually, probably in general.
I've never seen it in any.
I've
seen it executed, but I've never seen the actual knockout.
Yeah.
That's crazy. like I've never seen that shit before. So that recency bias once again.
Yeah, but I think
it's just right there.
Look, recency bias or not, a double back fist.
Double back fist is crazy.
What you call it, the twin pistons?
I call it the twin pistons.
is insane.
Like boom, boom.
Is nuts. Cause and it's so untraditional too. You think about most knockouts come from something very traditional.
Yeah,
a kick, a hook, uppercut, whatever.
Something just
knee,
over the top, haymaker. Something like that.
This came from my nigga's back was turned.
Double spinning back fist.
And people get knocked out for a bending back fist all the time, but he got hit with one.
Yeah.
Nigga turned around with the other one. Boop.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
What you want? Double butt. He's one of those He's one of those rare Russian situations where they have kind of like Nurmagomedov Sharipov back when he was
Could you
around.
pour me up another one?
He was what's the name?
Sir.
He's more hands first than actual ground.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few Russians that have hands first before the ground game shit. So
yeah, he stands up first.
He's sharp.
Yeah,
he is sharp.
Yo, I can't believe he has that crazy depth perception and
with one eye.
Yeah, I was like, yo, yeah.
We'll never see that man in America.
Nope.
That man.
He can only fight in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, he is not. Oh yeah. Shout out to Bisbing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you said your favorite KO, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he started it off.
Oh shit.
Ortega getting knocked out.
You did.
Mid-fight.
My fault.
Yeah.
My fault. We spoke so much about his falling.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I just gave me a little. That shit was strong.
That boy. You see me?
Yo.
I rarely just put a cup down and leave it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
shit. Yo.
I said we about to finish the whole episode and that cup is not gonna be done. I
might leave that thing.
Yo,
man.
that shit. I said, let me cut that with something. I'm thinking what juice I got inside. I'm like, yo, ain't no juice I got is gonna taste good with that. Let me just get some coconut water.
Shout out to my son's super Caribbean too. He got coconut water I never seen before.
Facts. Like, yo,
I ain't never seen that one, that can before.
You get that from the African store? Or is it like the
That nigga shop at Western Beef. Nigga with the juniors in Southside.
I'd show y'all on camera, but I don't do free promo. I don't do free promo.
The niggas want to send the check. We'll let y'all know.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga with the juniors in Southside.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that shit.
Yo, believe it or not, the Spanish spot got it too.
Oh yeah, they fucks with it. I fucks with that brand. I just never seen that can for it. So it fucked me up. I'm most likely stick to the normal shit. They've been coming out with different type of coconut water shits nowadays. So whenever I see a box with a different color, now they got the green and white one and shit. Like, what the fuck is this? If you don't give me blue and white, nigga, like, I was trying to get fancy with something that's no, don't do that to me. But yeah,
Getting back on track. So, so some fight news. So there's been a lot of fight news out there, right?
Sir.
But we were just gonna talk about something that really interests us. Just to run them down the list real quick. We got Wayne Combs, Bruno Silva, Kevin Gastelum, Joy Piper, Cejudo and Yadon, and then Rob Font and Dom Cruz, man.
Yeah, that just got announced while we were today.
We got lucky with that shit.
yeah.
Real lucky.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all of these fights, I'll speak on the Piper versus Gastelum. How many more fights does Gastelum have next? Because now it seems like they throwing him into this gatekeeper role because Joe Piper is on the rise. And he has a lot of power. I don't know how this might go for Gastelum. Because his last couple of fights, he ain't looked the best to me.
You know, I think Gastelum is just going to be a gatekeeper if he stays.
Yeah.
I don't think Gastelum's going to win this.
I don't either. I think Piper puts him out.
I'm surprised. Oh wow, I'm surprised Gastelum's even fucking still.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because he took a lot of L's for a little bit. And then I think he just had one recent W or something like that. I think that's whatever his contract is. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why he's still here. Like he had a rough couple of years. Yeah. So after that Izzy fight, shit kind of went down. Even though both of their stocks went up after that fight. What is this shorty? Wayne Kong. That's the joint. When we talking about knockouts earlier, I picked my fave. But hers was really vicious over that woman. I forget the woman's name, but it doesn't matter because Wayne Kong handled her. It was, I want to say it was.
I think that was our knockout of the night for that episode.
Yeah. She hit someone with a straight right, and shorty hand seized up on the ground.
Then they take off in a stretcher, right?
Yeah,
she was done. There's in the background. It's always funny when the announcers be like, "Oh, they're not getting up."
Yeah,
they're not getting up. No, she really laid her the fuck out. Things got bad. So I don't remember Bruna Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil.
I don't remember her fight. I'm pretty sure if we've seen something with her,
she just has something.
It'll jog my memory. But shout out to you, lady. Guard your grill. Guard your grill.
I want to see fucking Ying Henry come back, Mr. Cringe.
Mr.
Him
Cringe.
fighting Yao Sedong.
That's a warm-up fight.
It has to be.
Yeah,
because Song Yadong, Song Yadong, he's hands first. He did pretty well in his last one. His last fight, I believe, got stopped because of the cut over his eye. I think that was his last joint. It wasn't because he was getting it wasn't because he was getting his ass cracked. I think that it was a doctor stoppage. But yeah, he's a very stand up, just like the majority of the Chinese fighters that we see. Very stand up, heavy, strong boxing. This is tailor made for a guy like Henry. If Henry is anything like close to what he used to be in his prime, he's taking him to the ground and figuring that out. That's not going to be an issue. Yeah,
so it's a warm-up fight for Henry. Yeah. They're trying to fine-tune him for, maybe one more title run.
One more run.
That's annoying. Yeah. Because I only say that's annoying because, once again, he left for a minute, retired, comes back, and he just hops right into all of these.
Fine-tune.
It's like, yo, we got a bunch of young talent now. Yeah. And you're in that's a division. What is that, 35?
He's bantamweight, right?
Did he? I thought he moved up, didn't he?
I think he moved up to 45.
Oh no, it's 35. No, it's 35.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not with Erie.
No, he's with
Yeah, he's under them, right?
yeah, he's with
Yeah.
Umar
Yes.
Umar Sugar.
Yeah. Umar Sugar.
Yeah, he's in
what's his name?
bantamweight.
Yeah.
Sanhagen.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's his division. It's
Okay.
bantamweight.
But yeah, so I just would
But who knows?
rather.
They might try to. Not I mean to cut you off, but you never know. He might try to cut down and go for that flyweight because that flyweight division. He talked about in his podcast that flyweight division.
It's wide open.
Yeah, it's
open.
wide
Yeah.
open.
Ever since what's the name?
That might be his lane.
Ever since Figueiredo and Brandon, ain't nobody there.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody there. Roy Val is about to get another chance. Soon.
Yeah.
like think
Yo,
about that.
that
He about
division
to fight again.
Yeah, that when you let fucking what's his name Ashikura, whatever his name is, come in, get a title shot right away and get put to sleep.
He got dirty,
steam, bro.
Yeah,
He got done dirty. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. You thought you were just gonna come over here and get busy? No,
yeah,
I'm
got
sorry.
put to sleep.
Nobody know you. And I love it too because he was talking cash shit in the press conference. I remember that. Like he was about to be the next thing, the next big thing. I'm like, who
Like
is
I
this
said,
man?
when I seen that Manuel Cape beat him twice and one was a KO, I was like, oh yeah, this is.
No, I don't want to do that because Cape is nice.
No, Cape is
Cape
nice.
is
And Cape
that
probably
nice,
should have
like-
won 3 times because
Yeah.
the first time was a split decision.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you lose to Cape. That's Cape is another one of those on the way up dudes right now in those lower weight classes that I'm really hyped about. So
Yeah,
But
he's in a flyweight.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
Henry should just guard your grill, Henry, because Song Yadong is another one of those really strong boxers with a lot of power.
he will
so
catch you.
He will catch you.
Yeah,
Gotta be easy.
the Rob Font Dom Cruz fight. I'm not even really.
I'm only hyped for that out of nostalgia for Dom.
Yeah,
I would love that. Hey man, he was talking about finding a fight for like his way out too.
yeah, I was about to say
So
yeah.
I'm like, all right. I don't necessarily know if you should have went with Rob Font.
Yeah,
But
he just wants that one fight. Whatever
That's a
fight he got
strong-ass-
left on his contract.
That's a strong ass fight
Yes,
for
sir.
the last one out.
Yeah,
Rob Font ain't no bitch.
I don't think he's coming out on the right side of that one. I hope he does.
Yo,
because-
oh man, yo, all these fights is now coming back to me. They're flooding back to me now.
Mhm.
They're flooding
That's
back
how
to
it
me
is.
now. Yeah, fucking Hazmat finishing fucking Robert.
Oh, shit. That's my sub of the year.
Yeah.
How did we forget that
Yeah.
shit?
How do we forget Hosman?
I'm telling you,
Wait,
He's
first-
stay finishing.
Why was that even? Because we went off the
It wasn't
we went
on
off
it.
the UFC link.
It
How was
wasn't
that
on
even
it.
on the UFC link?
Yeah.
It wasn't
What the
about
fuck?
the UFC link
Oh,
that you showed us. They only
shit.
gave us their like top 5.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're probably going 5 off of based off
Yeah.
like popularity, like
Yeah.
not popularity as who watched the fight, but popularity like who probably got the most Instagram followers and
Yeah.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
Because
Okay,
there's
then
no
we'll
way.
both
I'm gonna be
use
very
it.
honest with you once again. That Duplessis versus Izzy sub, that wasn't it.
That
That wasn't fire.
But if
Like,
you
why?
if you look at their
No one-
like
I didn't give a
subscribers and followers,
Yeah,
they're
that's the
up
thing.
there, and
Yeah,
that's probably
I'm
why
gonna
I put
co-sign
them
you
into
on
the
that
top
one.
5.
There's all view pick.
Yeah,
views for-
but that
yeah.
fucking Hazmat
How's
fucking
that- yeah. Yeah, how is that not your sub
Yo,
of the year?
yo,
gosh.
Brendan Push is grilling, bro.
Oh my god.
like I
God
said,
damn.
it's coming back. It's coming back.
Nah,
I'm
I
sorry.
feel like I
I
might
know
have
we
to-
passed the segment already, y'all, but it's
Nah,
it's
that
coming
had
back.
to come back. That had to come
Yeah.
back because there's probably people who will be listening to the early part, and be like, "What the fuck? Nobody's gonna say anything about
Yeah.
Kamzat."
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like my eyes went wide. I was like, oh fuck. I remember because I missed the fight. I remember that and I caught it later.
Yeah.
And just seeing someone getting like their first 3 to 4 teeth pushed in
Yeah.
off a rear naked attempt, not even a choke. He was just trying to wear him down.
Yeah.
He fucking pushed his that is you don't see shit like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember the last time I've ever seen anyone like have an issue like that.
Even the way
Nah,
that he
that
went
was-
for the takedown was crazy. Like he like flat like a spider and like
Yeah.
attacked him.
Matter of fact, the last time I ever seen anything like as gruesome, it was what's the name? Anthony Smith versus Teixeira before he left.
Mhm.
When he
yeah.
was beating the teeth out that nigga mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom.
He was beating
Yeah.
the teeth out that nigga, son.
Yeah.
Shout out to shout out to fucking Smith, what's the name, dentist, because them veneers he got are A1.
Yeah, yeah.
A1.
hey, USC paid for that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like it never happened. It's really, but nah, nigga, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepper Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers, nigga.
Yeah, but my bad. I ain't mean to cut you
Nah,
off.
bro,
My
you
bad,
good.
my bad.
That
I
was
feel
well
bad
needed.
too. I
Nah,
feel bad too.
no,
Like,
shout out to you for bringing
That
that
was
up,
a
bro.
terrible
Yo,
shit.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
just came.
I
like,
forgot
yeah.
about
That
that.
shit came back.
You know,
Like,
I
yeah.
that
really
nigga-
forgot about that.
yeah, no, dead ass. Like, shout out for you for that shit, man. That needed to be said.
Yeah.
Oh man. So moving on to the next.
Yeah.
Last pay per view.
Damn,
Last event. Dana was at the table
Mm-hmm.
talking about. He's teasing a mega fight. They have something huge in the works.
Mm-hmm.
So far, as of right now, January the 6th, nothing has been revealed. Y'all got any speculation on this?
I'll speculate because it was brought up a couple of weeks ago again, and he kind of played it off as if it happens, it's whatever. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's Francis Ngannou versus John Jones fight. I think. Am I bugging?
I think you're bugging.
I'm not saying you're bugging. I didn't hear about that.
Nah, I promise you. Someone came up to Francis and was having a conversation with him about, how do you feel about not having it? And then it was brought up as a thing where if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it can happen if it wants to, type shit.
Yeah, but
so I'm like,
I remember that, but I also remember, right,
mm-hmm.
Dana saying like, nah, he's not. So Francis is still signed to PFL.
Yeah.
Dana shut down the idea of having a cross platform fight.
Mm-hmm.
Dana's not giving any promotion any love.
Yeah.
But, no, I understand that. But as we'll talk about it later on, but this is why I have hope. A lot of these other brands outside of the UFC seem to be imploding.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's going to be a lot more fighters moving around between the new guy in town and the UFC than we think. And then a lot of those other shits are under the Fight Pass, ESPN umbrella, the UFC umbrella anyway, like the Cage Warriors and the other shits, right? So I'm like, all right. If there's going to be some moving around, and I don't know how many more fights he actually has over there in the PFL, there's still an opportunity. Because it seemed like John Jones, like he said before, he's only taking fights that really matter.
Yeah, but the Jones versus Tom
but
is
once
made.
again, just throwing shit at the wall. I would love to see that, too. That's probably why I'm also talking about it like this.
I don't think that's a mega fight.
I think it's a mega fight because of all the conversation, all the back and forth.
I think it would be a mega fight, but it's
all the
impossible to
fake
make the logistics of that. It's just almost impossible.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
That's what I told you. I have to hope that the PFL begins its implosion this year in order for that shit to even be an idea. So to be like a real thing in someone's head.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. Even if it implodes, then because he's under contract and PFL's imploding, they're not going to be able to pay him out. Dana's also already said like he's not going to pay him the amount of money that he's looking for. Hence the reason why he left. Yeah. So it's just like if he wasn't willing to pay him then, and you didn't prove that you can sell out a box office because your last fight they lost revenue selling your fight.
Yeah, it's all bad for Francis coming back to the negotiation table. It's all bad. Well, you know what it is.
Well, that's the thing. Francis he didn't shit the bed because he won, but the fact that he didn't bring in as many heads as he thought he was going to bring in.
Yeah,
he
overestimated his value.
Overestimated. Maybe now he'll come back to the bargain
and
table
lower his
with a more of an understanding of what he can really produce as far as viewership. It's not going to be what you think. As a matter of fact, it wasn't what you thought the last time. So how about we come and sit down and have a more logical conversation about it.
Well, I'm telling
you're going once again. You're still going back to a division within the UFC or anywhere else that is somewhat weak.
From what Francis told me, or not told me, I'm sorry. I'm saying like he actually talked to me.
I was about to say, you talking to me?
That nigga be right here right now.
The fuck?
For what Francis said on like shows like Ariel Harani's show and shit like that, is that it wasn't about the money, is the fact that the UFC wasn't willing to expand out to other fighters. Like Francis was very big on getting other fighters paid versus like the PFL thing. Yeah, Francis got like $50 million for the fight or whatever, somewhere around there. But the person he was fighting, who's a no-name motherfucker, also got $1 million just for showing up.
That's nice.
And that's what he wanted in his contract. So everybody who fights him gets at least $1 million. And Danny was like, "I'm not doing that shit."
That don't even sound factual.
I'm telling you.
That's why I just said that sounds nice. What a contract.
As long as you put people in the seat, Dana will pay you.
Yeah. He's proven that.
Yeah, that's why that don't even sound factual. Like, what are you looking for? Like $1 million for the fucking number the unranked guy to show up for you to fight? Like, like that's what I'm saying. That doesn't even sound factual.
You saying Francis might have been capped?
Yeah, he might not to say he's capping, but he might have misworded what he wanted to say.
Yeah.
And Dana took it the other or
No, just that he probably misworded to Ariel. So to say like he wanted other fighters to get paid is just like other fighters are getting paid.
Get paid.
Mm-hmm.
The UFC is one of the only shits that actually have niggas damn near on salary.
Yeah, and on top of that,
and if they real good, they'll put them in behind the booth and let them talk to pay more.
Yeah.
Dana pays fighters just to show up.
Mm-hmm.
He paid Tom Aspinall what
think about that.
$500,000 just to
For
be the
backup.
backup.
That nigga paid backups.
Like, come on.
He paid backups.
They not doing that in other promotions.
You see my point? Like that don't
I've never even heard of that
make
being
sense.
done in any other promotion outside of the UFC.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard of that until the UFC. Niggas getting paid to be a backup.
To be a backup, just to stay in
if it
shape,
has
stay
been
ready, and be ready to go.
They not vocalizing it like the UFC is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is because
about
they're always so quick to say the UFC doesn't pay anybody.
The UFC don't pay the bottom fighters, and that's because
niggas
it's
at
not
the
a
bottom.
career.
That he will say too. This is not a career. I know I just said he
Yeah.
has niggas on salary, but hey, guess what? You can be at McDonald's and be on salary as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is
With
not a
that being
career.
said-
You have to put people in the seat. He's not going to pay you $1 million to be an unranked fighter and be boring to watch. That like
Motherfuckers think because they're a professional athlete, they should be getting paid like an NFL player.
and that's what it is.
Mhm.
That's what it
and
is.
Like,
granted, I love the UFC, but the UFC is not the NFL. So
Yeah, it's
you gotta
not-
understand you're playing with a different level of bread. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not.
let's be honest. We can put this. Let's compare these niggas to the WNBA. Y'all niggas getting paid better than rookies in the WNBA than
Literally.
rookies in that.
Yeah.
Y'all
Literally.
niggas, if y'all
With
fight
all
3
the
times a
current
year,
hype
y'all walk
and-
away with the same money as the female in the WNBA.
With
Yeah.
all the current hype and whatnot. Yo, son, you are still getting paid more than a WNBA player.
Them
Them bitches got jerseys.
yeah.
Like we could purchase somewhat of their likeness and take it home.
Yeah.
We can't even do that with the majority of UFC fighters and whatnot. Regardless, it's like, hey, guess what? They still getting money.
Mm-hmm.
Be happy. Like,
That's what I said. That don't even make sense to me.
it feels like I almost ran into the conversation of shut up and dribble, but in a sense, it's like, yo, fam, you're
Shut the
in
fuck up
you're
and
in a
swing.
decent place. How about you just start
Yeah.
negotiating? I could understand negotiating for more bread, but don't act as if you're not getting
shit.
anything.
Yeah. Like
that's
you once again, he's understandable, but he's probably looking he's probably looking for Dana to pay him what PFL paid him, and Dana's looking at him like, you don't bring people to the seats. I can't pay you that much. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, that's not to say that like I get it. Oh, my life is on the line. I'm fighting. I get it, but it's not a career.
Yeah, no.
And you know how wild that is, because he's also in a division where even when he was in the UFC, there wasn't too many people there still isn't in that heavyweight class.
Yeah.
Like, they're cycling through old heads now at
Yeah.
this point in time. There's not a lot of competition there. Remember back when Benavidez and Brandon Moreno were going back and forth in their division, 4 fights in this, that, and the other?
Yeah, that shit
Yo,
pissed
when
me
they
the fuck
ill,
off.
no, I understand it piss you off, but what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is, yo, even if your division sucks, if you ill, you kind of put butts in seats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. People still
How you
came
not
before.
putting butts in seats and you ill?
Yeah.
It's
I'm saying
It's
if,
weird.
Sell it.
if Francis was that ill, that
we be talking different.
yeah,
Might just say he's not that ill. It's just that if he was that polarizing where people actually want to watch him
Yeah.
fight
Mm-hmm.
and watch his press conferences and watch this and watch that, then it's like cool. But fight wise, like, he's got knockout power.
I
Yeah,
think,
now we got to run into the conversation of why he doesn't connect,
I think
because he fights how every American loves.
Yeah.
He
I think it's
throw
the boxing.
bombs and kind of lives in like he throws a Wolverine berserker rage.
I think his
Like,
boxing endeavor hurt him.
What happened?
I think his boxing endeavors hurt him. Once he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua,
Yeah.
I think that really put down on it, really lowered his stock. Like,
Nah, because his stock wasn't that high.
Nah.
His stock wasn't that high when he
Nah.
when he left UFC. That's why he ended up leaving UFC, because stock wasn't that high. Remember, the boxing was after he left UFC.
I know, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying, but I felt like when
And
he
the
left,
UFC
his-
is very
I,
much.
I,
Oh, I'm
I think
sorry.
his stock's been the highest when he left the UFC because he had
Yeah.
the belt.
He
Yeah.
just won.
Mhm.
So at that point, his stocks was the highest, but his stocks were the highest, but he wanted John Jones money.
Yeah.
You're not ever.
And he wasn't at that level yet. You gotta
Mhm.
like, if he would have stayed for
You
whatever
don't
they was
deserve
offering him
John
and took like
Jones
a
money.
three fight deal or whatever, three to 5 fight deal. Let's just say 3 to be even numbers here. Do like a 3 fight deal, and that 3 fight deal, he came and he built his repertoire up a little bit more, and then he was able to, for let's just say, sell a Jones fight on for the final fight on his contract. Dana would have paid him out for the next contract.
Oh yeah. You imagine.
Easily.
You would have paid him out.
He
It
would've
wouldn't
got
have been
that
what he
50.
wanted.
Yeah.
But you would have got bread.
Bread.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have
Easily.
been consistent.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like he shit on himself, and it's like, yo, fam, if you just would have stuck around and did what you were supposed to do. Granted, you weren't getting paid as much as you wanted, but like Izzy, just like what's the name, Usman, and a couple of these other dudes. Yo, fam, them niggas fought like 3 to 4 times throughout the year.
Yeah.
Yo, Francis, you putting niggas out. This is easy bread.
That's
Yeah.
You'll get what you're looking for by year end.
Yeah, nah, you're right.
Like,
Take
Nah,
2
you're
more
right.
fights, nigga.
Like,
Take
you're
2
right.
more fights.
How many of his fights went the distance?
None.
Son,
Yeah.
son.
Besides that
you putting
fucking-
niggas
yeah.
to bed. Yo, son, go out there, get into a fight, put a nigga, like the
That's
hardest
crazy.
part of
You
your
see Kamaru getting bread,
Son.
Izzy getting rich.
Yeah.
Son.
Running laps around
But
niggas.
yeah.
Son, and they were all, that was the three,
They-
all from Africa, all Africa blood, not from
Mhm.
Africa, but
Yeah.
all African blood. Them niggas was the 3 kings at the time.
Yeah.
They all had the belt at the same
All you had
time.
to do was follow suit with his
All
fellow
you had to
Africans.
do was just keep fighting.
Stay on contract.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
Stay on contract, keep
fight
fighting,
and
by year
build,
end,
build
you
your
will have
repertoire.
your millions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will get what you're looking for.
You will
But
have
he was just
your
looking
millions.
for, and Dana mentioned in the interview too, but I don't remember if like word for word what he said during the interview. But he was like, he basically said like Francis was looking for like a quick payout. It was just
Mhm.
like, you don't sell fights. Like I can't give you like just a $30 million fight out of nowhere. Like
Mhm.
you gotta build it. Like this is not a career. Like this is
Yeah.
opportunity.
And once again, this ain't football. Like,
Yeah.
regardless of if they're good or not in football, like the Arizona Cardinals is gonna sell out seats.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns, they're gonna sell out seats. The Falcons, no matter
Yeah.
how bad they are, they're gonna sell out seats. You, my friend,
Yeah.
are not.
Yeah.
Like it's
And that's what
not you, not that. Like
That's what fighting
and
is
the-
versus
and
team
the-
sports.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's you
Yeah.
versus the reason why the Falcons are going to sell out is because it's the fans
It's the fan base.
that's
Yeah.
behind the whole team.
The whole team.
Yeah.
Like I
For
may
you-
not like this
yeah.
player, but I like that player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was also trying to just poke at the fact that, hey, guess what? They're playing with a different level of bread as well. So
That too.
you gotta,
no,
you
yeah,
gotta,
absolutely. You're right.
There's more to go around there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
a rookie, damn near gets like however many
I think
millions.
I think
just,
practice team contract like $600K,
Yeah.
see what I mean?
Nah, yeah, it's
Mhm.
500K.
$500K. Yeah,
500K.
Practice team. That's what I'm talking about. Like
It's
if you just
Mhm.
on a practice team, you making you
$500K.
half a
making
mil.
you making
But-
banker money.
But you gotta,
you making
yeah,
like you on Wall Street.
but in retrospect, it's 500K, and you still have to pay for other little things that don't come with it. Like you don't get a nutritionist, you don't get
They
stuff
don't
like
get the health
that.
benefits
You
and
don't get
shit,
health
right?
benefits, so it's like.
Oh no! Oh my god! I have to pay for my own
Fucking
nutrition.
love it.
They gave me 500 now, and now I'm mad because I don't get a nutrition. Nigga, if you don't go out there and
Yeah,
Yo.
but
Yeah, 500,000. I don't give a fuck about no healthcare. Nigga.
Matter
I
of
figure
fact,
that
I
shit
keep
the
it a
fuck
second.
out.
I'll be a nutritionist, nigga. You ain't even gotta pay me a lot. All you need is chicken and rice, nigga. Chicken, rice, greens, fish, rice, greens, beef, rice,
Oh,
greens.
shit.
What the fuck are we talking about? It's not even hard to feed yourself.
yeah. All right, so but all right, back on track,
Yeah,
man.
my
Yeah,
fault. We
get
went
back
on
with y'all. Yeah, we
tangent.
went off over
But-
almost
Yeah,
20
'cause
minutes.
it's just,
Nigga was like, that don't even sound
that
right.
shouldn't even sound right to me. That's something like, yo, they talking about Dana didn't want to pay. He wants Dana pay. I'm like, it shouldn't even fucking sound right. That's why we went on 10 because that shouldn't fucking sound
I
right.
fuck with it. Fuck
Like,
that.
nigga, what?
Because you know what? You right. It don't.
It don't even sound
It
right.
don't.
Like, but the fight, I think fucking people were talking about it. Possibly, I don't know if I shared the link with y'all. Possibly, and that's why Hazmat came to my mind when I saw this. That's why it came to my mind. They're talking about Hazmat potential versus Alex.
Alex Pereira.
Career?
Yeah,
Well, he gonna
I'm
move
not
up.
gonna move up.
yeah.
Shit.
That's what that
Oh,
to me.
shit.
That's a mega fight because you're bringing a star from one
I
division
see what you're doing.
against a star in another
Now,
division.
I'm gonna have to be the ass here. I don't think Dana makes that fight because you remember how you said a long time ago Alex is not tested against a real ground guy.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that now? Because let's be honest, Hazmat has missed weight before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He can possibly go up to those light heavyweight rounds and he might hurt that nigga.
Yeah.
We just seen him break someone's face.
Yeah. But that
I don't know if you want to do that to Alex right now because he's gonna take Alex to the ground.
But that's gonna
and
be
Alex
that's a
is not
mega
getting
fight though.
up.
That's a mega fight. You see how you're talking about
The
it?
idea of it.
You see how you're talking
just the
about
idea
it?
of it.
That's
Just the
a
idea of
fucking
it.
mega fight.
Just the idea of it.
That's a fucking mega fight.
It is.
Like I'll be honest with
But
you, if
do
they
you
didn't have the names, I wouldn't watch.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, yo, he's cooking him.
Yeah.
Asmat's cooking him.
That's we all can agree, but it'll be entertaining to watch because
he did have to
Alex
punch
is gonna
him first.
strike.
Yeah.
Alex is gonna strike,
He gonna come swinging off the gate.
He gotta hurt him quick and not let up.
and let's not act like we haven't seen Hazmat gas out in the later
Yeah.
rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
So if we see Alex defend takedowns for 2 rounds and start piecing him off
And that's
in the
thing,
later
we never
rounds,
got the chance to
we-
really see that.
we can. That's what I'm saying.
We never got the chance to see
That
that.
would be a fucking mega fight.
We have not
Yeah.
seen.
That
Granted, I
is a
love,
mega-
That's a mega fight for
I
sure.
love Alex Pereira,
I don't
but
know,
we have
unless
not
you-
seen him go against an actual ground practitioner yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him go against not even just a practitioner, but an individual with a ground game. Like I think that shit goes very sad, very fast. I don't care if he trains with Glover. I think that shit goes very sad, very fast. Cause all of them scruffy chin niggas, all them Russian niggas, their ground game is just so elite.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Alex go out that way. But if you really want to test them out, pause. I would say find someone with a legit ground game from Russia and he loses.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Now the only thing that's saving face right now is the fact that all of them Russian niggas be little. Like they're all light heavy. I mean not light heavy. They're all lightweight.
It's
They're
that
all
European shit.
middleweight.
Europeans don't produce a lot of big people.
Between they're all between middle to lightweight and lower. Like
But husband, listen, that would be a fucking mega fight. They tease him.
Yeah.
Yo, it's so real that fucking Robert Whitaker was talking about it on his podcast.
you have to.
That's what Robert was like. Yo, if that fight happens, like I have Hazmat winning 100%. But wouldn't we all like to watch that? Like,
Somebody who's actually going to attempt
With
to
the
put
names,
that's
with
exactly
the
what he said.
names
Someone's gonna
associated?
attempt to like fucking take him down. Like,
A healthy
I'm gonna take you
Hazmat
down,
is the
brother.
winner.
Yeah.
Choke you out.
yeah, brother, I'm going to take you down. I'm going to choke you out. That's it, brother.
And
yeah.
like he's one of those real tough guys. I don't know if you ever really peeped. Real tough guys don't really talk much,
Yeah.
and then they also use like simple insults. Like they
Yeah.
really respond quick
Yeah.
to simple insults. It's like, yeah, I'm a bitch. What? Like they're ready. Oh, you call me a bitch? And
Mm.
off ripped. It's
Ready.
go time. We don't need no more talking.
That's it.
You don't
Yeah.
gotta get creative with the cut ass.
Mhm.
Like they respond very quickly. So it's like I remember he got into a situation. He was his man's is what's that other dude from across the pond that had it's gonna kill me now.
Wait,
I'm seeing him.
you talking about the Alice got in it?
No, what's the name?
Kamsat?
Hazmat. Who's Hazmat's best friend?
Oh, the one that the boxer Darren Till.
Oh,
Darren Till.
okay.
Darren Till, right? So
Mhm.
I remember they were showing a clip of someone trying to approach Darren Till a minute ago.
Nah,
And
it was
Hazmat with him,
it
right?
was fucking
Or was that recent?
No, that was a while ago. That was homeboy that's been on the streak this year. He dropped down to welterweight and he's been fucking killing.
Dropped down to
Black boy.
Joaquin.
Buckley. Okay.
Yeah.
Joaquin. So so Joaquin said something very simple to Hazmat, and Hazmat said, "Excuse me," like it wasn't even. Think about that. They're in different divisions. It wasn't even his static to deal with. Son said something very simple, and Hazmat. No, brother, I'd hurt you. Like,
Dead
and
ass
it starts
too.
walking
Meaning
to him. Like security now has to get involved because
Mhm.
every nigga with a beard and praises Allah is a fucking problem. Like you gotta take like there are lethal weapons walking around.
You literally.
Crazy, fucking crazy.
Shit.
But yeah, what about you, Will?
Man, mega fight. The one I think he's talking about, I think he's really talking about the Jones and Tom. I think.
Nah, that's
They-
not a.
that's not a
We're prepared
mega.
for that.
Yeah.
We're prepared for
I
that.
don't
Oh,
think
so
that's
we
a-
saying
I
like
don't
something
think
that's
that's a mega.
so we speculating on something that's
My man,
not
if
prepared.
Okay,
I gotta
like
get
that,
past
think
this.
if
about
that's
it.
the fight
Like-
he's talking about,
Then
I'm upset.
I'm gonna be tight.
Because you give me pause. You give me blue balls for no reason.
Word.
Hey, they do that sometimes.
Like that's why we were damn near talking about dream fights.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, fam, Everything else is kind of.
But he said mega fight though. He didn't say dream fight.
No. I know.
When you
But
say
the
mega
dream
fight,
is the mega fight.
Yeah. When you say mega fight, you
The
can't
dream
tell
fight
me you're
is
like
the mega
you're
fight.
making a fucking a next in line
Yeah, like
title
he's
fight.
supposed
Like
to.
what?
Like,
You're
that's
supposed to do that. Like
happen.
that's what's supposed
That's
to
next.
Yeah.
Like
We
like
told
another one, another dream fight. Yo, what if Amanda Nunes comes out of fucking retirement and fights Harrison? Finally?
He's not stupid. When
Nah,
I
no,
say
no,
that-
no.
I said-
Harrison has to get the title
I
first
said
though.
dream.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Okay.
actual
Yeah.
factual real shit, but that's more along the lines
Yeah,
of what I'm
that-
talking about.
Okay, but Harrison want to get the title first. Amanda's not coming out for no.
And this is my point. That's why
Well,
I said,
Harrison,
like,
what's the name?
that needs track work. That
Yeah.
needs track
I was
work.
just
That's
reading
not
up.
a-
I was
that's
just
not-
reading up. They said what's the name? Julianna's might be out for a minute.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
might,
we
Trying
gonna
to
get
set
into
up-
that. We gonna get into
yeah, that might be
Yeah.
interim fight. That might be
Mhm.
interim title fight
Yeah.
coming up.
Speaking of,
It might be-
that's in two topics.
might
Let's go
be
ahead
a-
and move on.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we
move
can move
on.
on.
Let's go ahead and
Alright,
move on.
next topic.
Real quick, Colby Covington talked about moving up, man. How y'all feel about that? You think you're gonna do better or worse?
I think he should have moved up earlier.
Yeah.
One, two, he never had power in the welter, so his power is gonna look so sad,
Mm-hmm.
so sad.
It's
if
gonna
he
be like
goes
he'll
up
be
to,
like
middleweight,
Taps
middle.
middleweight. I'm sorry.
That's
He goes
middleweight.
up from welter to middle.
Mhm.
It's gonna look so sad. You don't want any of those problems.
He's gonna have the cardio, but he's gonna be
He'll
getting
have the
fucking
cardio.
pieced the fuck
He's
up.
gonna he's gonna have to deal with and that's the other thing. Individuals don't necessarily always talk about the fact that, hey, guess what? I moved up a weight class. The strength is different. The body weight is different. I'm getting used to not only my body, but I'm also now having to get used to these other individuals who are damn near strong enough to just toss all of my cardio and wrestling bullshit aside.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
he's
saying.
really gonna have to deal with some fuck shit, especially the fact he don't got nothing to get niggas up off him. Niggas ain't gonna be shutting his power up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gonna touch someone and they gonna be like, oh,
People
pillows.
weigh in at 180. He walks around at 180.
Yeah.
Them niggas weigh in at 180. They gonna be fighting at like 210.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tossing
Like they
that
talk
nigga
about,
around.
like think about it. Before when Alex and Izzy are both still finding their way over the fucking middleweight weight class, right? That
Mhm.
180 range, right?
You
Well,
want
that's
185?
Is
Yeah,
185
185.
is
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
180, 185, right? Yo, son, niggas was talking about how Pereira and whatnot walked around at like 2 and change.
Yeah.
Like you walking around at 2 and change and you whittle your way down to 180. Yo, fam, what are you whittling your way down to for welter? Like
No, you mean
I mean, to middle.
middleweight.
Mhm.
like it's gonna be different.
Well,
Like think about that. Matter of
well,
fact,
Kobe always been
Hazmat
about-
is in middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's misweighed a number of times.
Mhm.
Niggas say when he be in the fucking in the training room, that nigga damn near 2.
Well,
like
you know,
you're going into a whole issue.
yeah, and
You
you know,
don't want that.
you know, Kobe has this thing too, right, where he don't like being a weight bully. So
He don't like being a what?
a weight bully, that's what he call it. People like who
Oh, weight
like
bully?
yeah, weight bully, like people who like Alex Perry who will cut, 20, 30 pounds down just to get into a division.
That's fight sports.
So
man.
so the division he's at right now, welterweight, is already close to what he walks around at.
And
So
you know what? Adesanya is also kind of that way. He fights where he's comfortable. So I
Mhm.
get it. But yeah, bro. He's really gonna have to
Atkins?
deal with getting fucked the fuck up.
I
I tried to ignore it. I tried to talk around you, man.
It's all
I see
good.
you over there struggling with me.
I
That nigga
told
hit
y'all
a-
that shit is
nigga hit a-
strong.
That nigga hit a dribble dropper and then
I
he started
told
looking
that
around. He
nigga
was
that-
like,
That
He
shit is.
said, "Oh damn."
Mm.
Nah,
Man,
but
that nigga messy
I really,
mess.
I don't. I think he should have did it earlier
Mm-hmm.
before the new bloods came through.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to deal with Hazmat. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of issues.
He not worried about it. He's just gonna keep selling the fact that he's a villain and he has cardio and he's gonna probably stay in the fight for 5
Actually,
rounds.
not gonna keep selling.
You crazy if you think it's not. You crazy
Yeah.
if you think it's not.
And I don't
Especially
think
he
I'll be honest
talking
with you.
Magna.
Yeah.
that's another individual who, granted, he still take dubs, which is the sad part. But now I'm thinking he's at that. Remember, I'm not sure if you remember or not, but in the boxing world, always equate certain niggas to Zab Judah. Like, you're good enough to get to this point, but this is where it ends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think he's reached his like ceiling.
Hey, if he
And,
wasn't getting
I
if he
think
wasn't getting a
it's
title
over.
for Kamaru, he was never getting.
Yeah, like after the Kamaru fights,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was his time,
Yeah.
and I think his time is now past. So I don't necessarily believe he's gonna be able to do much of anything after this. I think you're gonna continue to get strong efforts, You're gonna get him training and still being able to out cardio and wrestle niggas. But he's not gonna get a belt or nothing like that.
He's not. Yeah, that's my
He
my
is
point.
now
He's
Keem's journeyman.
He's not. Yeah.
You said Keem's journeyman.
Yes.
Yeah. He's not reached the journeyman stage.
He is now a journeyman.
Yeah. Nah, for real. Like
Yeah.
because his only selling aspect right now is the fact that he's the villain.
Mm-hmm.
He has no like.
If it was for that, he'd be cut.
Yeah. Exactly.
He produced too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He produced too much attention, money. Like that nigga, like you said, I think his earning potential is gonna drop somewhat because of all the new in the UFC. But
That man already said he wants to fight fucking what was it, Gilbert Burns for leaking
like look what you about to say.
Shale's son's number. Y'all didn't peep that?
Yeah, I peeped it.
Oh, you peeped it. I know I'm
I
not crazy.
peeped it.
Yeah, Colby
I
said
knew
he
it was
wants
something. That's what it was. I didn't know that.
he said Colby was like, I'm gonna break that little fucking Brazilian's face in for leaking Uncle Shale's number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad funny too. I know I'm about to go on a tangent, but it's mad funny who you find out is like well connected. Like it's just by going on their IG every now and then. It's like holy shit, all y'all niggas is Trump boys for real.
Yeah.
I mean, I follow a dude. I want to say his name is Wes Walker or whatever.
Wes Welker.
You talking
No,
about
not Wes Welker. Not the football player.
Oh, no,
It's a red pill guy.
Oh,
and I'm looking at
okay.
his page, and he talks about real estate and all of that shit or whatever. And the next thing you know, he's hanging out with Shale. He's hanging out with Colby. He's hanging out with
Yeah.
and then Donald Trump is just right there in the middle of them. I'm like, what the? Y'all were all, and then
All
I start
connected
going
to
on their
him.
page, and I'm like, oh, y'all were not just on the campaign trail. Y'all at the event.
Yeah.
Like they all like, yo.
Shit.
It's just a funny
Crazy.
thing. It's just a funny thing. Yeah.
All right.
It's just a funny thing.
We
But
talked
yeah.
about it earlier.
Yes,
Next
sir.
topic though.
Yes, sir.
Julianna's injured. Kayla talks
Mhm.
about interim title fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Norma Dumont said she'll step in, and Norma Dumont versus Kayla for the title.
Laura Dumont versus Kayla for the interim would be a fun little situation.
Track work, like I said before.
Yeah, I got Kayla.
Kayla, 100%.
Oh,
But
for sure.
this is track work building for something, in the future. Because Kayla,
Yeah.
interim, her unite the belt against Julianna, potentially Amanda coming out of retirement. So this is really all just fucking track work.
Yeah, because this is gonna sound bad. I'm a big proponent of there actually being good fights and whatnot.
Okay.
Within the female categories up until about 125. That 135 realm, I'm not necessarily big on.
You know what?
Like the 125s, the 115s.
I feel like whatever the heaviest
Rose
women,
Namajunas, the Zhang Wei Lee's, the this and that and the other. I'm like, all right,
I feel like
they got
whatever-
some potential. But when you get a little too heavy, the ladies don't be wanting to scrap. They want to look pretty. like Kayla Harris come out here, yo, she out here looking like Chris Cyborg 2.0. Like she diesel as shit.
Yeah, fucking her traps
And
is
now,
crazy.
remember in the PFL they had a 145 for the ladies. They don't got that in the UFC.
Yeah, that's why she's like.
So now she came in with even more conditioning. The bitch looked like a fucking monster. It's
stacked.
And I can't even say she looked like she'll hurt something because she dead hurt something. Like she used to train judo with what's her name with Ronda Rousey. She's in there with Amanda. She gets busy for real. Like Kayla about to run that shit. Julianna ducking. I don't give a fuck.
Yo.
I'm talking shit, but either way, she better start ducking.
Can we talk about like where did this news of injury come out of nowhere? Like this, he might be potentially injured. Like
that was him speculating. I don't think Julianna
just
or
because there's nothing in the works
team
yet
has said anything about it. They just kind of stated they needed time, and he was saying, "Look, I understand y'all are talking about you needed time, but son, there got to be something in the middle." And the UFC is far from afraid to put an interim fight together. Y'all know how they get busy.
Yeah,
they'll put a bet out. They'll put a belt out there.
Raunchy.
And she ain't got that John Jones pull where they can have an interim just stay out there without fighting them next. Like whoever wins that interim fight, Julianna, you're fighting next, or you're getting stripped. You know,
I forget the guy's name, but I want to say it was her agent, not Julianna's agent, Kayla Harrison's agent was speaking about how, Julianna just got the belt. I can understand if the woman had been, fighting consistently and protecting the belt or defending the belt, I should say, for a number of fights over the year and built up a bit of cachet. But son, you just got the shit. How you just gonna take off?
Yeah.
Like, what
This
are we
is fair.
talking about right now?
And
Nah,
she
come
and
through
she was
and
talking
fight.
all that mad shit, talking about, I'll be a fighting champion. I'll
Always.
defend my belt against anybody. Like,
And
yo.
she what the UFC want. Pretty as fuck and could scrap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She puts seats, butts in seats. So.
And she plays a great villain role too.
A great villain.
Yeah.
She's like a positive villain.
Yeah,
like,
Because-
she's a villain you actually don't mind winning.
Because everyone, I'm not say everyone. The females only hate her because she's a weight bully.
Yeah.
She's really 155.
But you know what it is too? You know what the female fans? I should say the
Mad
female
Hub
fans.
Yeah.
But speaking from like, the girls in my life that watch this, my wife, her friends,
Shout out to you
my friends, yeah.
for having ladies that actually watch.
Oh yeah, like when we was
My
so
girl can't wait to get away from this.
well, I got everybody to so like we lived with like her best friend and her wife for a period of time.
Yeah.
And you know me, I got the fight on every week.
Mm-hmm.
So her best friend's wife, she's already into it. She's the stud, so she's already into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
queen.
yeah, the lipstick, she's like, Andrew,
lipstick
Kristen,
is
y'all listen to
crazy.
this? Forgive me for the term.
The lipstick is
The lipstick.
mad funny.
Yeah, but the lipstick.
Holy shorty, the lipstick is mad funny.
Crazy.
I need you to know I never heard this term. I don't know if it's okay or not. But what I want you to know is it's super hilarious to me.
Yeah.
My sister,
I'm laughing.
my sister-in-law Teresa, forgive me. I got a lot of gay people in my life. It's all good. I'm solid with the terms.
Hilariously enough, I do too.
Yeah.
But we don't bang like outside of my cousin Selena.
Okay.
I really don't bang with too many of them just because they're assholes. It's not because they're
Got
gay.
it.
I promise you, they're just assholes.
assholes.
Yeah.
I fuck with them.
Sassy gay is a different level of annoyance.
Yeah,
So.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Otis, you know me. I match level of annoyance, nigga.
That's the thing. I don't want to be at a 10 all day. Because I do that, it'll be damn near watching the movie Mean Girls. I don't want to be that all day. And then my sarcasm comes out, and I have to be an asshole.
But that's just me.
And then don't let me lose.
Yeah.
Now I fall into my victim bag.
But fucking
Yeah, but yeah, this is
That shit. Long story short on that, the girls do not like Julianna because she's cocky.
she's a fucking weight bully.
women don't like. Oh, I was about to hop out the
He said, "Oh shit."
I was about to hop out the window.
He said,
I'm
"Spotify."
sorry. Yeah, they don't like her. They don't like her. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't like her because she's a weight bully. She's 155, she's
yeah.
pretty, and she drops down to 135 and fucks them up. And it's just like, hey.
And talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And talk shit. We like talk shit over here.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Tony is talking about he's coming back to fight in 2025.
Man, Tony, you see what the word says. Tony,
Right. Can I ask a
retire, please. Retire, Tony,
Retire,
please.
please.
Granted.
Make a fucking song out of it. Tony, please retire. Tony, we need you to retire. We love you, Tony. Tony, please.
They'll be happy and melancholy at the same time. We need like Billie Eilish. Or
Yeah.
something. We just need to, sing him like his swan song. Get the fuck up out of here, boy.
Right.
Yo, fam.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to ask. I remember there was a portion of time where I wasn't watching mixed martial arts heavy. I was in and out for it. This was during Tony's like 11 fight, 12 fight run.
Yeah.
How much cachet has he built up with the UFC in order for him to still be around after all of these hours?
That's a great.
I want to know.
question.
I want to know just because I wasn't here for the
Some
Tony
of those
Mania.
fights in that.
I wasn't here for that, and I know he was great because I look back at the shit. I'm like, yo, fam, this nigga's good.
Tony Mania
But
was that.
it was crazy.
shit.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Tony
It was
Ma-
crazy.
That's why I understand why he's not getting let go because
He's entertaining.
yeah, that whole era where he was like on fire
Mhm.
was ridiculous. Like it wasn't going to propel him to Conor McGregor status, but he was goddamn close.
He was close.
He was close.
I
So-
definitely acknowledge that. He was definitely
Especially
close.
amongst like all the hardcores at that time. It's like Tony fighting. We
Turn up.
turn up.
Yeah.
Regardless who the main card is, if Tony's on that card, you're gonna watch it.
And then I'll be honest with you. Once again, I went back, did my research. Tony was Himothy.
Yeah.
He was him. Like the shit that he brought, like he helped really like evolve
Yeah.
the UFC shit, the fighting, with his freestyle version of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu shit, bringing like the Imanari role and all of that shit into play, and his weird unorthodox way of training and whatnot. Like he made MMA fun. So it's like, but to be getting cooked for the past however many years right now.
4 or 5. He's on a fucking 8 fucking fight losing
I
streak.
don't know how. That's
who
why
does he expect? Who does he
What
expect
the
to win?
fuck?
Who does he expect to beat?
He lost to fucking what's his name last? What was his name? Craig Paul.
No. Brady.
Yeah.
Was it Brady?
No.
Was it
Michael
Sean Brady?
Chiesa.
There we go.
Chiesa.
Michael Chiesa.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Chiesa was damn near on his way out.
Yeah.
He's retired. Tony should retire with the nigga.
Yeah, come on, son.
That nigga say, yo, I'm about to go back to whatever Midwest town I came from
on, man.
and sell real estate. That's what's about to happen for Michael Chiesa. Yo, Tony, open up a gym, boy.
Facts.
Yeah.
You get
Go
mad
somewhere,
recruits,
open up a gym, you can still be around in life.
Mm-hmm.
Retire like the fucking word. Yeah, that looks like a song too. Retire, Tony, please.
Retire. Exclamation point.
Like,
Yeah,
yo,
that's what makes it a song.
Like, Tony might be he might die in the octagon, bro. If he don't stop.
I
this
think that's
shit,
what he's looking for. I think he want to die like dead ass scrapping. Like,
Yeah, he's
he
like-
he really want to go out like a warrior.
He
like,
loves that shit so much. It's like, yo, fuck it.
Yeah, you gotta let.
Fuck your wife and kids. Just fuck it. You just want to, hey.
And it's still funny too, cause he'll fuck any regular nigga up. But
Yo, facts.
but yo, fam, these niggas that's actually out here scrapping day in and day out, training, blah blah blah.
Yo,
And you're not getting no younger. Your chin not getting no stronger.
I'm
It's over.
convinced. Put this thing in the PFL, he's going to lose first round.
Yeah,
Possibly.
That's how. Like any professional fighter that he
Possibly.
fights.
But then
I'm
they
pretty
get
sure he's
Cage
gonna
Warriors.
lose. Yeah,
Maybe.
he gonna lose Cage Warriors too.
Mhm.
Them young boys, them hungry boys,
them
gonna
niggas
fuck
is
him
hungry.
up.
Them niggas is hungry.
They gonna fuck him up.
That's the other thing too. Niggas is growing up nowadays, not training in any specific one thing all the time. Them niggas is training MMA.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
they're just too well rounded. They're too good. You gotta, oh man, Tony, please
listen.
save yourself, Playboy.
Next fucking topic. Yeah.
You don't break him.
Joe Rogan now claims John Jones could earn $30 million to face Tom Aspinall.
That's fire.
That's an absurd fucking number.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at it though, but that's an
I ain't mad at
absurd
it.
This could have
fucking
been
number.
Francis.
Now we getting close to football numbers.
Yeah, this could have been Francis.
If he would just kept fighting.
Yeah, right. Look, how many fights at heavyweight did Jones do?
Nigga, he's only
Two.
done.
Yeah, this is
He
third
beat
one.
Gon. He beat what's the name?
Stipe.
This is
And
third
now
one.
he's
That's
looking at
it.
$30 million for the next fight.
Yeah.
Francis, this could have been you with the backing behind you. You ain't had to bankrupt the PFL.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they gonna bankrupt themselves regardless, but you had to speed it up.
Son.
Talking about I wanted other fighters to get paid. Stop it. Anywho,
Stop.
fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Fuck that
nigga,
up.
you grew up in the slums of Africa, like mining diamonds and gold and shit, like with your bare hands.
First of all,
But
first of all,
we know you.
I want you.
selfish.
I want the viewers to know this is not factual. What he is saying.
Nah, that ass. It's a story.
Yo.
That nigga was dead. Like
You called this nigga
mining.
blood diamonds?
I want you to know I'm not lying about this. When I don't be bugging the fuck out. You can Google it. That nigga was a miner for a little bit. That nigga like.
I know he was working in the fields
That
in
nigga
the
was
mines. It was for
mining,
diamonds.
nigga.
It was
Yeah.
called?
Oh,
It was either diamonds or gold. That nigga was either blood diamonds or gold.
I
That
see
nigga
blood,
was mining
nothing in
barehanded.
blood.
Nigga.
yeah.
I'm not bugging. Like the nigga dead did that. Like I could understand you looking for others, but please don't pretend like you're not out here looking for self too. Like yo, kid,
Yo.
get your as the gays would say, get your coin. That's how they talk, right? Well,
Get your coin. Wait, we talk we're in the Midwest? We don't say that shit. I mean, they might. I haven't been in the Midwest in like 10 years.
yo, no, I ain't say Midwest. I said that's what the gays say, right?
From
Oh, the
Africa,
gays get your coin?
sand mines.
Oh, but he was in the mines though, right?
It's a sand mine.
But was it not in mines? Was he not scrambling and scraping?
Made
He
it
was
from the
scrambling,
sand
scrambling,
mines
he
of
was.
Cameroon to MMA.
Mm.
Yeah. He made it seem like he's watching Blood Diamonds.
Is that not blood diamond?
No.
I think that's more South Africa too.
Yeah.
I think there's an actual nigga in the UFC named Blood Diamond, so that's
There
why I
is.
never actually nicknamed him Blood Diamond. That nigga Blood Diamond. That nigga Blood Diamond.
Crazy.
Oh shit. Oh
But-
shit.
Can someone acknowledge him being Blood Diamond?
Yo,
Oh shit.
yo, my man. Blood Diamond was a fire movie. That's why
It
it's
was.
like,
Yeah, word. Shout out to Leo. That's another one they didn't
Yeah.
give him an Oscar for. Instead, they gave it to him for The Revenant. But
yeah, that was a fire fucking movie, man. Fire fucking movie.
Oh shit. Hey, I'm gonna get your niggas back on track. We all the way.
Yeah.
God damn, we all the way.
Before we backtrack though,
Uh huh.
I mean, before we move forward, let's backtrack. Do you think Jones is gonna get $30 million for that fight?
I hope so.
All right.
Dana, what did we say earlier? Dana pays niggas.
Yeah.
Dana pay.
Because you know what it is? He might give him $30 million. He might give him $30 million, take away the pay-per-view points, right? Because
because you do get paid off the pay-per-view points.
Yeah.
exactly, because he's a champion, so he gets the pay-per-view points. Because here's the thing, that is going to set the MMA world on fire. Because here's the one thing: casuals and newbies think Tom Aspinall is that motherfucking nigga.
Yeah.
Us old heads and OGs and
I just haven't
hardcores.
seen enough out of Tom, but I do know he got some serious power.
Yeah.
No,
Like
he
none of
does.
his fights go the distance. He put
None
niggas
of them.
out.
But he's going to actually be fighting a true tactician.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the question is like, is he going to be able to land on Jones enough?
I want to see how you deal with this oblique kick.
Yeah.
I want to see how he almost getting his knee pushed backwards.
Yeah.
I want to see how that. I want to see how that.
When you
evens out.
when you go for the right straight and then you feel as you going for the right straight, your left knee buckling. Yeah.
Like what he's going to do is like he taps Jones one time with a jab, and Jones decides to drop and just pull and go for a double leg.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm saying like this fight will captivate every aspect of the MMA, every MMA fan for me.
I can see that.
You know.
I think Jones. I said Jones. I think Dana pays him. I guess I just wanted to discuss that. Like, do y'all really think like is he gonna get paid $30 million for the fight? I think so.
I'll be honest. I hope he gets the 30 mil. I'm not sure if he will. I think it might be 30 mil split between the both of them. But
Jones will get the pay-per-view points on top of that.
Yeah, I think Jones get the pay-per-view points on top of whatever, on top of the half.
So next
15,
topic.
and then pay-per-view points.
Yeah, Mosvar will chase Illia up weight classes.
Okay.
I don't see the reason for this.
He really wants to fight Illia.
I
don't know why he really. This is another one of those situations where I believe you're just, basically, you're doing promotion. You're capitalizing off of the It Guy's name at the moment. I don't know their history, so this is a very in the moment reaction to what the fuck is going on. I don't necessarily know if they have any bad blood, but what I will say is, hey, guess what? Far be it for me to tell you not to tie your name in with the guy who got the belt at the current moment.
Yeah, but you could simply tie your name in by, all right, you want to leave? All right, cool. Kudos to you. I'm going to fuck these niggas up in the weight class. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, okay, come back down because you couldn't do it in fucking light heavyweight.
Oh, no, well, in the article, he definitely said, like, yo, if he leaves, I'm sticking around and I'm getting the belt first because that's my first goal. But then I will try to follow. Him. Like he sounded logical. So it's just
like, yo,
it's just funny to have that conversation of, nah, I'm gonna chase him. I'm like, you usually get that at the John Jones stage where you're just trying to check boxes. You're not at the point where you should be just checking boxes. You haven't even had the belt yet in any weight class. Like, how about we knock that off first?
One step at a time.
But he's really fucking good. That's the dude that fucked Sterling up.
Yeah.
So, well, didn't even fuck him up.
I would say it was a close fight.
That was a really good fight.
Yeah,
that was a really good fight. That was a fun fight to watch.
All right, so talk about the GFL, gentlemen. Y'all know about the GFL?
Yes, sir.
Can we remember which one of you put
It was most likely me.
It was most likely you.
Most likely me. I seen this shit and I said, "Oh shit."
Yeah. So I'm not sure about everybody out there who knows about the GFL breakdown. So I'm just going to break everything down from their website, and then we can kind of run into it, and we'll also look into all the fighters assigned, and we'll just have a little discussion about the whole GFL thing.
Yeah.
So before we even talk about like how the regular seasons are and like playoffs work, let's just go ahead and scroll down to like
another playoff format.
The athletic benefits and stuff like that. Yeah, another company trying to make combat sports a team sport, so to speak.
Oh, really? That I didn't know. I threw this in the chat, but I ain't know that.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna go through it. So we'll start with the athletic benefits.
Okay.
So they're talking about 50-50 revenue share. Athletes earn a fair share of the revenue guaranteed from events, ensuring their success is directly linked to the league's success. So who knows, like, how that works? Whether it's like, oh well, they sold X amount of shows, made $100K, so $50K goes to the fighters, $50K goes to the company.
Something tells me that this is just gonna result in the actual company being able to only keep the lights on.
Yes, I agree with you.
I don't know why, but in my head, I'm like, I'm horrible at math breakdown and shit like that. But something tells me you're going to need more as a business than a 50-50 split in order to prosper,
Okay.
especially to start.
And here's the thing: the athletes aren't putting nothing in but their name.
Yeah.
You're putting up all the fucking capital, and you're giving half of it back to the athletes. Like, let's think about it. If the event cost me $200,000, keep the math simple. If it cost me $200,000 to put the event on,
and none of these fighters put in for that.
No, none of them put in that. That's all my money.
It's all you.
And let's just say
even splits.
Let's just say the event breaks even. I gotta give $100K back to my fighters, and I still take a 50% loss on my investment.
That's my point.
Nigga, how am I gonna last?
That's a double L.
That's bad business.
That's bad. That's bad business. I hope they're lying to the fighters and they do what's
He does. Hey.
I hope they do what's best for the company to stay afloat.
Yeah, hopefully
especially you're hopping into it somewhere where it's already dominated damn near monopoly wise by the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you
The
necessarily
competition's
want
gonna be crazy off of one company.
And they're hosting an event every week. Every weekend they are hosting something, and once again, we didn't even get to the shows, whether it be the contender on like Tuesdays or Tough on whatever day them motherfuckers used to pop out. I believe it was Tuesdays as well. I'm not sure, like Tuesday, Wednesday. But it's like, yo, fam, you're competing with an individual who puts out consistent product weekly.
Yeah.
This is your direct competitor.
And we're we'll get into that a little bit more.
And you're putting out
schedule.
old work in the sense of the fighters that are going to be fighting.
Yeah,
that actually have a name.
You got Alex fucking Gustav,
Gustafsson.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, that nigga wasn't producing when he was in the UFC as a champ.
As a champ, yeah.
like
Dana was
I still
hurt.
remember Dana being tight about him being the nigga with the belts because he got to continue to give him work.
Yeah,
he was sick of giving that nigga work because that nigga did not put butts in seats.
No.
This is what we have to come over to the GFL to, like.
Yeah, and the comprehensive support, access to training resources, whatever. That's the UFC PI.
That's what I was about to say.
UFC PI. That's already covered. So I'm not sure what they're even fucking talking about with that shit. Retire.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. A structured retirement fund to secure other athletes' financial futures after the careers in the ring. Nigga, I work for a big corporation. Yeah. I know how this retirement shit works. The fighter's there for 1 year. How much is the retirement payout actually will be fucking be? You'll pay into it for 1 year.
Dana White said this is not a career. This is an opportunity.
Opportunity for you to knock somebody out.
It seems like they're trying to do really right by the fighters by like the standards of what fighters bitch about.
Yeah, but doing right by the fighters
is
not gonna.
Broke.
Yeah, you're gonna go broke.
Yeah,
it feels like you're gonna go broke trying to do that.
You are like it's like in the insurance coverage. I fuck with the insurance.
I do
coverage.
fuck with the
insurance coverage.
Niggas be breaking niggas' faces.
Yes, 100%.
But I want y'all to. I know y'all fuck with the insurance coverage, but Dana also does cover a lot of these niggas' insurance.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying Dana doesn't do it.
Almost all.
Yeah, like
he tells niggas like right after the fight they all go to the doctor.
Yeah, and he pays for that. So
yeah,
just want to throw that out there because by the verbiage that's used is like insurance coverage implies the fact that they're competing with the UFC. Insurance coverage implies like you don't get insurance coverage with UFC, but it's just like no, you don't get like regular fucking dental checkups. You know, you don't get that. But when you fight and something happens, like
they take care of you.
They take care of you. I just want to
surgery, whatever.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Dana. I fuck with you, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'll support you
because they do make it seem like Dana's just like, tough luck, kid.
No, Dana's like
the money I gave you. Use
the way people talk about Dana is very black and white. It's either they're on his side or they really aren't.
Yeah. But it's like if you need a fucking tooth filling, my nigga, like pay the fucking money. Like,
I'm not paying for your filling.
Yeah, no.
If you get the teeth knocked out of you like Alex Smith did,
yeah, I'll give you some fucking veneers.
Like, we could talk about the veneer situation because I seen that shit. That shit was rough. But if we were just like, nigga said his teeth was moving around in his mouth guard.
Yeah.
You can feel your teeth moving around your mouth guard and keep fighting, nigga. You a different type of dude, son.
All right, so I'm gonna get to the structure of I'm gonna get to the structure of how this shit works. So they're gonna have 6 regular season fights throughout the year.
And this is team based, so it's gonna be like however many fights within that said.
Yeah, so each team.
From each team.
So there's gonna be a draft.
It's like wrestling.
It's gonna be a draft, and they actually choose a heavyweight, or whatever the case might be. So after that, they'll move on to a semifinals, 4 seeds, and then and then the championship.
I like this. You're gonna pick basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna have somebody for each weight class, and they'll basically wrestling like collegiate wrestling, high school wrestling style go at it, and then at the end of whatever system shit they're doing, will be a champ.
Yeah, whoever has the most points,
Yep, point based.
Your point based.
So I'm assuming you'll get not just team points, but also individual accolades as well.
Probably that's probably what it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like this though.
And
I like the finishes. I like the setup for the numbers. Like you get a finish, you get 4 points. You get this. You get a submission, you get this many points. I like the idea
Listen,
of that.
all of it sounds entertaining, but it's only entertaining as much as you're gonna pay the fighters. They're the ones that are actually showing up. Like
that's my point.
Yeah, but the aspect of it does sound entertaining though.
Yeah.
No,
I love the concept. I just feel like
aspect,
for the way
I
out.
understood what you meant.
Yeah, sorry people.
Understood.
Concept.
I just feel like for your first time out the gate, you should probably dial it back some.
What you mean?
Like
Don't
break even.
Yeah.
Like, just go
Don't try to give so much at once.
The money issue is going to be the money issue. But now we also have to have the conversation of how many times they're actually going to be doing this a year because they only have 4 teams.
Yeah, that's what this is right here. So they're going to at least do it. So hold on,
like how many times a year are they going to do
6,
this?
7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times. There's going to be 12 fights this year.
Regular season.
12 papers, 12 events.
Oh, I see what's going on. No.
April.
They have 6 teams. They're going to do a knockout. They're going to do a season situation where I'm assuming
every team plays.
So we haven't even seen the regular season situation yet.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing everybody fight everybody once. I'm assuming everybody fights everybody once. After that, now you have a playoffs situation with the semifinals and the finals. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I don't necessarily know how long that's going to be sustainable, but I like the idea of it.
It's very PFL-ish.
That's what I was about to say. It's very PFL-esque.
Now, here's the heavyweights on this list right here.
Andre,
the Pitbull, Andre Alfalowski.
Stuart Austin.
I don't know Stuart Austin.
Why is fucking Frank Mir on here? Like
Frank Mir?
Jeez.
By the way,
he used to be one of my favorite. He's one of the first dudes that I ever watched that really got busy at BJJ.
I got special place for him, but he shouldn't be fighting.
They got
Frank Mir.
Fabrisco Werdum.
That's crazy.
Like
is that Andre Arlovsky?
Yeah. Like
I mean, not what's the name?
And all these fighters signed
there's
are already
Andre
paid.
Arlovsky, and then there's another Alessi
Olenek. And they still got Junior Dos Santos. They still got Greg Hardy, Mr. Savio.
Fabricio Verdum.
Yeah, that's what I said. They got Fabricio.
Yo, by the way,
Fabricio might run with
all these people are signed. All these people are signed are going to get paid, whether they get drafted or not. They're still going to get paid.
Junior Dos Santos. Greg Hardy just got knocked out in a fucking what's the name? In an exhibition boxing match. This nigga gonna keep fighting till the wheels fall off, son.
It's looking rough for him. He got a fucking
He is rolling on spares right now. Nigga.
Yo, from the NFL to
he is rolling on spares.
And then lightweights.
Well, where else he gonna go, right?
Yeah, he got a charge.
What's the name? OSP bum ass. I know how I feel about that nigga. OSP.
We know you don't like Oliver St. Preux. Oh, it's all this. I be calling that nigga Oliver.
They got Thiago Santos.
St. Preux, his bum ass. Gustafson. I don't know that nigga. There's a lot of names on here. I understand they're pulling not just from former vets, but also other promotions. So I'm not saying that I don't know you because you're not known or you're just like minuscule to me. I just don't know who you are because I only really follow the UFC. I'll be very honest. There's only maybe the UFC and one fighting are the only shits that I really pay attention to.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Kyle Dukakis. I'm surprised he's around.
They got Kyle Dukakis, Phil Hawes,
Winderley.
Winderley
is going to die in he wants to die in the cage.
Silva, yeah. They got 35 fucking
Hector
fights.
Lambert. Phil Hawes.
That shit nuts.
Wow, they got niggas' names I haven't. Ben!
Yeah,
Ben Henderson.
My guy. Because he just left, too.
Yeah, they got interesting rosters. Just like
Ben kind of went out like.
I gotta take a piss.
I think it will be more interesting about the draft. Oh, you need to get through?
No, I'm trying to see if I can hold it.
Ben.
Actually, what am I doing?
Who else is on
Fucking
here?
thing. I can't
Yeah, I was about to say, don't hurt yourself, Playboy.
Yeah.
Oh, no need.
We old now.
Ben Henderson, Teron Woolley.
Yeah.
Who else on here? I know. Who's the Nemega Meadow? Oh, what is that? Yeah, there's a Nemega Meadow, so he's probably gonna win everything.
Yeah.
Jordan
Abakar.
Mann.
I'm surprised the Mega Medal with 4 losses. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't. But look at his record. He must have been fighting for a while. You know, them niggas be in Sambo for years before they get over here. So
True.
maybe.
Yeah,
like
call from Dana.
yeah, like they ain't start till they was 20 something here. Like, but they've been fighting their whole life. So
I was Khabib before Khabib.
yeah, like, they all say brother.
Brother.
Mad soft brother, and then hurt you.
Brother, you don't want the problems, brother.
No, brother. You
I
don't
kill you,
want
brother.
that, All right, what's the next weight class? Because I know it goes down. I was looking at this event earlier,
lightweight.
but I forgot about. I was like,
Oh,
this weight
lightweight
class
list is
got
nice.
mad niggas.
Yeah.
How are they gonna even this out for when they start making these teams?
Well, they can only fill slots.
Yeah.
So like you know,
Also, if
like,
you don't get picked, what
you don't-
happened?
you still get paid.
You still get paid, but
So you get the pay. You get paid, and you don't get fights. So you don't want to get picked.
Kevin Lee on here.
I was just, at the first name I saw. I said they
That
got
stood
Kevin
out. I don't
Lee.
know how that stood out. It's not even at the top. It
Yeah,
just
they
stood
got-
out like, oh, Kevin Lee. They should tell his brother to get on here and stop
Nah,
serving food.
that about that nigga a food critic, boy.
Nigga, a foodie.
That nigga food. They got Pettis on here. Anthony Pettis.
Jeremy Stevens. Jeremy Stevens still kind of get busy.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah,
just-
fuck with him.
Anthony. Showtime.
They got Alex Oliveira.
Yes, they do.
Woo! Damn, it was fucking
Yes,
cold out
they
there.
do.
Damn. Whew. Should have brought my
What's the next
second
one?
heater in.
All right, none of these names pop out to me.
Yeah, this is right
Yeah,
here.
what are you talking about? Marlon?
Oh, Marlon
Oh,
Moraes.
Marlon Moraes is still.
Yeah.
Yo, fam, Marlon, the reason why you left before, granted, your skills are still up the point, but your chin is not. You gotta let this one go. I don't want to see you go out bad. You had your moment in the UFC where you had the belt for a minute, bro.
Especially don't go out bad in a new league too, man.
I'm mad at these niggas. St. Prue about to go out bad in the new league.
He made sure he shout out Sam Prue.
Mm-hmm.
I try my. That's
You
the
can't
guy I don't like. That I
stand.
can't
Now
wait
this
to not talk
now
about.
this weight class, I could tell you, ain't none of these names look fucking familiar.
I was about to say, like, if you could
Bubba
say
Jenkins sounds good, but
I think I know Bubba Jenkins.
I know
but-
Bubba Jenkins from the PFL.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. Bubba Jenkins sounds familiar, but I can't really remember where I heard it.
Shit,
Nigga, it's brick.
my man,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
wintertime.
I know, but
Winter,
I got
winter,
fucking
winter
Crocs, I went to take a piss,
time.
Lay
nigga.
yourself. Lay yourself. And it snowed earlier today.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
toes is numb right now.
Nigga,
My
almost
shit
got
been numb
frostbite.
since we started.
Why you think I went over there and got this goddamn jacket? Nigga, it's cold, nigga. I was cold.
Yeah, I should have
I
got.
was cold.
I should
Nigga.
have got a fucking heater.
I got on layers
right
under this
fucking
too.
toes.
I got like a look. I got a thermal. I got a hoodie. I
Oh
got
no,
an
same here,
undershirt,
same
nigga.
here, same here.
I'm layered,
Sweater,
nigga. I am
Thermal,
layered.
t-shirt.
Layered.
He came
Yeah.
prepared.
It is cold.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right, so,
Paige.
so I personally didn't pull this up just for Paige, but there's a women's division in GFL, and this gave us all the fighters in it.
Does she have an OnlyFans?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
hmm
Shout out to her for keeping
your
her
coin.
fucking.
I think she
fans
waxes
entertained.
though, so I don't know what it's like.
You said you think she's whack?
I think she waxes. No, she
What
not
that- what
whack.
is waxes?
No, like she overcharges for her OnlyFans.
Oh, that's the slang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a verbiage, niggas.
Oh my bad. That's right. My bad.
I ain't even
That's a
know,
Midwest
nigga.
shit. My bad.
I'm old, nigga.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
that's
old.
old Midwest
Yeah.
shit. That's old Midwest shit. Wax.
I embrace my
She
shit.
waxing niggas over.
I had a
shit,
homegirl, my
nigga.
homegirl Gabby. She told me, "Yeah, I spent New Year's with my guy, and then we chilled." I was like, "Yeah, nigga, you old too." She was like, "Don't do that." This chick was D-Zoo.
Yeah, it was
Whenever a chick got catched
Jessica
shoulders,
Penny,
man,
right? And then Mara Barella.
I don't know her.
Look like she was UFC.
I know her. She used to be in the UFC.
Yeah, Cynthia Calvillo.
She might have been in the UFC this year. Calvillo. I don't know that woman. I do remember her.
Yeah, she just fought this year.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
about to
in
say,
the UFC.
wasn't she just in the UFC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penny Kazad.
Yeah.
And that's
Like, pop back up to the top real quick.
Yep.
Yo, prop that heater up. Let that shit spread.
Yeah, this nigga dying over here.
Yo, how am I gonna hit this up?
No. Just grab the metal top and just pull it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was about to be
He said, "Let that shit, let there be light for everywhere." Nigga.
I thought I was about to touch it. I was like, wait, hold on, that's metal. I'm about to burn my shit.
Nah, I'm doing something, my nigga. I guess I should have brought a fucking heater here for our toes. But that's my fault, because I went out there in fucking Crocs.
Who's shorty right there to the left?
You got Crocs on, nigga?
Yeah, he tweaked.
Wow.
I drive, so it's just like I don't be really acknowledging how cold it is. But stepping in that snow to take a piss,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Yo,
nigga.
cut that shit out. But stepping in that snow,
All right, so there's Paige. There's
got my
shorty.
toes.
Oh,
numb.
right here. This B. Nugent, ONE FC MMA champion.
There we go.
Yeah.
She looks very familiar. but
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
probably where you know her
tell.
from
I'm
One,
looking at her.
yeah.
I'm like, who? What? That's why I said go back up to it. I'm like, her, and then there's another chick that we haven't named. Her. There we go. What is her name? Because she fought
Hannah Goldie.
Goldie.
Hannah Goldie.
She fought this year and got cooked.
This
Mad Diesel though. Mad strong.
Listen, she's still cute. I mean, she's got a nice smile. I can't say cute.
can't,
But
yeah, I
she got a
can't.
nice
And then we
smile.
back into the
Yo,
rotation.
we back in we in 2025. You feel me? Trying to slow up the horns.
Yeah.
You might get one episode from me where I accidentally just fall off the wagon.
Don't
But-
worry.
Gotta slow up the horns, nigga. We got mad episodes where we just did too much. Let's move on.
That's all right. That's on the Podbean. Podbean.
Yeah.
They deleted all that shit since I moved everything, so it's gone.
Get it?
Nah, it's gone. Podbean deleted that shit.
Oh, it's lit. It's
Yeah.
over. It's over. I don't exist.
Hey. So
It never happened.
If they don't know, then they
oh
don't
no,
know.
nigga.
It never happened. What are you talking about?
Hey, so real quick, just because we haven't had a chance to talk about it because we've been out for a while,
Yeah.
man. Twitter finger Dricus, man.
That's my fucking boy. That
Yo.
nigga he's fucking mean.
Yo,
bro.
yo.
I still have an issue with South
This
Africans,
nigga
but
funny.
He's
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
fucking
This nigga
but
he's
funny.
fucking mean.
He is.
I fucking love it.
Funny.
He's fucking mean.
Yeah,
But it's only funny because he replying to niggas. It's
Yeah.
not like
yeah.
it's not like they like it's not unjust. Like they coming at him, so he
Yeah.
like, oh, alright.
Oh, you thought it was cute?
Yeah, like you thought shit was sweet over here.
Oh shit! I just realized. Yeah.
What happened?
Nah.
Except for the one dude from Africa. He did come. I think he came
came at
out
him
of
crazy?
nowhere.
For no reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the dude was talking about
his
him.
family laughing at him when he got choked out.
Yeah. And he
I know
said
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
he's
He
like,
was
yo, only
yeah, my cousins did it, and he was like,
This is the-
no, that's what it was. He said, yo, if anybody knows him in real life, you'll know, like, it was deserved.
Yeah.
It was deserved.
which is crazy. I don't think that dude was a South African fighter, right?
No, he's just an African fighter, not a South African, but an African fighter.
That's
So he was like, nah, if you
wow.
ever been around, son, you know, like, he a dick. Like, damn. But nah,
Oh, shit.
Dricus is out here telling niggas they got diabetes and shit. Like, he tweaking. He tweaking. Dricus is funny.
Yeah, so
Dricus is
scroll down.
funny.
Let me see what's fucking next. Only because we had a fucking almost 2 hours in.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
tweaking.
yeah. We got the Connor and Paul real quick. We gotta touch on that
For what?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I love the
why?
fact that
because
like,
we gotta do something for the views.
My apologies.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I said for
alright.
when I was.
Yeah.
Like I have it. Like I know the answer. My
Yo,
apologies.
yeah, you know this.
Nah,
I gotta say it out here.
yeah.
I'm not cutting this out.
Paul,
We gotta
Paul,
do.
What I will
Paul,
say, I'm
Paul
very
is fucking
surprised.
winning.
I'm very surprised that the world got over kind of the sexual assault shit very fast.
Well, that's only because it'll be different if he lost both cases, but he won in
Criminal.
Yeah, criminal.
Oh, he won the criminal.
Yeah, he won the
I didn't know the
criminal.
criminal.
He
was
lost in
already-
civil.
He
okay,
lost in
okay.
civil.
Who's in the civil? Hey man, he not
Yeah.
he not black. He OJ.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
OJ went through the same shit. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't be tight when niggas lose the civil. For some reason, it seems like niggas be losing the civil every fucking time.
The fact that you can have both is crazy. But hey,
Niggas be looking for a W.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
and by
something
any
from
means
you.
necessary.
I'll get something.
By any means necessary. Oh, my toes, shit.
But yeah, but the rumor is, I guess, $250 million to Connor for in India. Like, I'm sorry, this billionaire definitely has fuck you money. Because
Yeah.
especially,
Well,
I know I'm not getting that $250 million back, especially after the shit that happened with Connor in civil court.
Damn.
Yeah.
Don't get me
I'm
wrong,
not-
you want to sell some shit,
But I'm not getting.
you're not getting that $250 million
Yeah.
back, and you still got to pay Logan.
Yeah.
No, but like they got money.
Yeah, I'm saying 250
Like,
million
it
must not
ain't-
be shit to this nigga
Like,
at all.
Son, matter them fights that was set up like over across seas. That's not like league shit. That's them.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like they backing that shit. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
They got. I will like kill you and you will never be fed. They got the niggas that was in Taken.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas that was like basically paying to get the joints taken.
Ukrainians.
Yeah, they like paid like them. Like, hey, guess what? You'll never get to the root. But what you you never gonna find me. Like, I'm gonna shit on this bitch chest and then whatever happened.
Shit on this bitch chest. It's wild.
Oh, that's mad wild. Ew.
Say it,
Ew.
shit on chest.
Shit on. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh shit.
Yo, shit on the chick chest and be like, hey yo, it's wild.
Alright, so let's venture into the boxing world now.
Yeah. My man Teofimo Lopez
We
versus
go-
Matisse.
Yeah, go, bro. Oh, you gotta take this one, man. You the boxer.
Matisse, I think I was speaking to y'all about it earlier. Matisse is one of my favorite like up and coming situations. He took a loss, so I had to get quiet about him. But for a very long time, this nigga was the boogeyman in that weight class. Individuals were scrapping against him and quitting in their corners before the next round started. He doesn't finish fights. He finishes people. He literally has a body under
That's
his
a
belt.
bar.
Someone actually perished after one of their fights. He really has hands of stone situation. Whenever he's mentally on point, he's hurting shit. Teofimo, I feel like I don't even have to explain it. That man, I think he almost unified all the belts at one point in time. He is legit. He's legit boxer. He's a legit champ. He is dangerous in every aspect. I can't wait to see these guys go at it because Teofimo lets his hands go, and Matisse is very much a Gervonta Tank Davis style. A lot of waiting and looking for
that perfect
your
spot.
shot.
Yeah.
But he's taller, stronger, possibly, and like I told you before, he actually has a body under his belt from cooking someone in the ring. I would really, really can't wait to see that fight. I was hyped about that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Timothy on this one.
Go Teofimo.
Mhm.
I got Matisse. I'm dying with the shit.
Going with it.
Devin Haney, bitch ass.
Devin Haney. So we just touched on it real quick. This nigga is a bitch. So, maybe we'll link the ESPN article. It's too much to go into, but he's literally actually suing abuse because somebody took steroids and he got his ass beat.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most wild shit. Like, no wonder your baby mom fucking Young Thug. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And you know what the funny part is? I don't even think it was a situation of because there are certain one, y'all already know how I feel about steroids. Two, the steroids that son was taking was more about weight control and not necessarily power and things like that. So it's not like you were saying, yo, he was taking steroids to really beat the sleeves off me. No, fam, he was taking steroids to regulate
weight.
and control weight.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, you still got fixed.
Yeah. Like,
And now you suing?
Those steroids should have actually helped you out because he was regulating his weight, right? Trying to keep him under.
No, I think Ryan also came in overweight for that fight, didn't he?
No,
I don't.
Did he
I
come in
don't
overweight
think
for
so.
that fight?
No, he did.
Either way, he fixed him.
Ooh,
Just don't. You're not supposed to go to the fucking. You're not supposed to sue a nigga. This is crazy.
Yeah.
How you suing for battery and you were
In a
and you're
boxing
in
ring.
a boxing ring.
Like, yo,
you put
that's
on the gloves.
fucking nuts.
You had on
to
that
fight,
whack ass.
yeah.
How's that even
essentials fit.
legal? I feel like when
I
you
don't
go into
know.
a fight, like, you shouldn't be
I-
able to sue.
I don't
because they're gonna talk
know.
about steroids and the fact that he voided their contract.
Like, fam, you are literally.
But that's
a
mad
lethal
pussy
weapon
shit.
walker.
Listen,
I
that's
can
what
never
he
watch
did.
none of them boy your fights. You a fucking boxer, you mad?
I'm gonna
somebody
still watch
niggas-
this fight because he's really good.
He don't-
He just don't got no power.
He don't
Nah,
realize
I
how
watch
many
this
fans he's
shit.
about to lose
But,
because of this shit.
No, not about to.
Yeah,
Not about to. They gone.
they
Yeah.
don't.
And-
I'm one
he
of them
low key
niggas.
on that,
I don't watch no pussy niggas.
Hey man. Well,
The
gonna
fuck
have
you
to
a
stop
fucking
watching them.
fighter?
Just gonna have to stop watching them.
Oh, I plan on it.
I'll tell you about
Scroll
it.
down.
Yeah. You gonna have to because the next fight gonna
Nah,
come
we
up
doing
and I'm like,
mad
I
quick
ain't
hits,
watch
mad
that
quick
shit.
hits. Yeah. My son, what's his name? Terrence Bud Crawford.
Your boy Bud.
Yeah, said fighting boots is a lose-lose situation. I actually seen the clip from the interview that this was had, and he was talking about how basically if he beats the guy, individuals are gonna speak about, hey, guess what? He just wasn't ready yet. His schedule, not his schedule. I'm sorry. He hasn't had the necessary experience, and then if he loses to him, then what happens then.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a weird situation. Like, you lost to an individual who's inexperienced, technically, compared to you. And then if you beat them, people are just going to say, well, you beat someone who is inexperienced compared to you.
Can I play devil's
there's
advocate?
Huh?
Can I play devil's advocate?
Sure.
Yeah.
Who else would he fight?
At this point in time,
Yeah.
I think he's another one of those weird situations where he kind of cleaned house.
Yeah.
He's been cleaning house for some
I
years
feel this is
now.
a John Jones.
And the
situation.
fight to make was the nigga that he put to bed. Who
Damn, I know you're talking about too.
You talking about the last one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
The last one he did horribly, but he went up a weight class after that fight and actually had a fight and won. So I don't want to say it. So it wasn't that fight. It's the black dude from Texas that he beat to a pulp.
You know better
Yeah,
than me,
nigga
honestly.
CTE.
Yeah.
Either way, it'll come to mind, but it doesn't have to come to mind right now. Yo, fam, that was the mega fight.
Oh,
that was the fight of the century. And
Oh, I think I remember what
he
you're talking about because I was in
treated
Florida
him
that time and niggas was everywhere for that fight.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That fight was everything because we've been waiting for them to go at it for a
Because
while.
it was during the Dustin
summertime.
Poirier fight or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Summertime
I was trying to watch
was
the
hot.
UFC fight and that shit was
Mhm.
yeah.
That shit right there,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
Beat the sleeves off that nigga.
Mm.
So yeah, it's like, and he's already bumped up to a new weight class too, because I think he's trying to prepare himself for this fight against Canelo that he keeps trying to like get happen.
Yeah.
Which is not gonna happen. But yeah, so
You know,
I
Canelo
get
like
it.
fighting black guys.
Now it's just, Canelo was he bumped up damn near all the way to cruiserweight at one point in time. That's damn near light heavy. So I don't think I don't think Canelo fighting Bud would be on his docket. It's a lose-lose for Canelo if he fights Bud. So I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's like Canelo fighting fucking Benavidez.
Yeah,
Nigga, if you lose in that fight, niggas gonna call you sore. But Benavidez is the nigga right now. Like,
Shoot to that last link because my
Yeah,
toes
yeah.
are frozen.
Yeah, no
right now.
facts. I'm over
what's
yo.
up, Scrum?
All right.
Hey,
First
Amanda
fight
Ribas
of the
versus
fucking
Mackenzie
year.
Yes, sir. First
Woo.
fight. We gotta bring the energy up. We
Woo,
gotta end the
woo,
show on a
woo.
fucking banger.
Go.
Gotta end the
Let's
fucking show on a
go.
fucking banger.
Hey, so we're going to go ahead and start off one time for the one time with the early ones.
Alright, this is the Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas.
Fight night.
Part 2, actually. They fought last year. I do remember that fight too. Amanda Ribas beat Dern, I think. So we about to get this one coming up this weekend. It's a fight night. Let's get to it. What's the
Norilo
situation?
Aliv versus Joe Slakafox.
Hey, man, we just
My
talked to
nigga
y'all-
came into that shit like I'm going to butcher this
we
shit.
just talked to y'all earlier. We
Joe
just talked to y'all earlier
Slak.
about the new blood coming into work. I don't know neither one of these motherfuckers. So, hey, guess what?
Listen, one's undefeated.
Son on the left,
9-0.
not only undefeated, but he got the chin scrub.
He got the chin
You
scruff.
already
And
know.
look at the country. Go back.
Oh,
Scroll
it's
down.
the
Scroll down.
country.
Fucking Tajikistan.
Oh, yeah,
nah,
it gets
son,
his
you got
stan
it.
at the end.
You
Yeah.
got it.
And this nigga
You
says
got it.
United States on the other end. Yeah, it's
Nah,
OV.
you got it.
Yeah.
It's
That
OV.
nigga, I can't pronounce that.
We all can fucking agree on that one.
Yeah.
I-
Fatima Klein and Victoria
Fatima
Dunstukova.
Klein versus okay.
Both got one loss. They
One
both
from
coming
Russia,
off a
one from
loss.
US?
Yeah.
Stop it. US. I mean US. I'm wilding. Russia.
Now, when it comes to the females, I'm gonna go with Klein.
I'm
go
going
with
with
the US.
Victoria.
Victoria,
Okay, they made
with-
sure they made
yo,
sure
Yeah.
you said
she
it.
got 3 I's in Victoria. How that work?
Yeah.
They want to make sure you pronounce it very Slavic.
Victoria.
They don't want you to say. They don't want you to say no Welsh or no posh type way. They want to.
Victoria. I'm
All I
rocking.
know is you got a big dog. Do your thing.
I'm rocking
I
with
just can't
her.
wait to see the fight.
All right. Oh, Bruno Lopez and Magomed. This is a very.
I kind of know Bruno
Oh,
Lopez.
shit.
He's coming off of the Contender Series. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What name is new?
He is.
101.
Um,
Yeah, come on. This is a feed me fight. If y'all pick anybody but fucking Maham.
Damn, they
Magomed.
gave Bruno
his
Magomed
name
9-0.
means in love. So you know,
Yeah.
you already know what time it is.
He come on a country I never heard of it. Bahrain.
Bahrain.
Bahrain. You
Bahrain?
know heard of Bahrain?
Nah, I haven't.
Bahrain.
I think I know where it's at on the map.
That's mad funny to know where it's at on the map, but not know it.
Yeah, just by the name.
Yeah.
Bahrain.
Sorry guys if we're being mad racist at this time.
It's not being
Nah,
racist. This is
we just stereotyping like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
facts,
just
facts.
Stereotyping.
All right, another contender fighter. I don't know her. Nicole. What is that?
Estella Cochran,
Nicole
Nicole
Calari.
Calais. Oh, she Brazil with the last name Caleri?
Yeah.
Oh, she got Italian heritage.
I know the other chick though. I've seen her fight before on the left.
Luciana, yeah.
Yeah. She's kind of tough. Last I remember, I do believe she got hands.
You know me,
But she just had a L in her last outing, and the new Contender Series chick, she's so like brand new. They don't even have a height for her. So
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going with the. I'm going with the.
I'm going with the experience.
You go with this?
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'm going
Kalari.
with
Nah, I'm going with
Ernesto.
Kaladi. I'm going with the fucking the
Yeah.
vet. That's the vet. The fucking rookie. Fuck it.
Okay.
Surprise me, bitch.
Preston Parsons, Jacob Smith.
Oh, undefeated versus US UFC. You know who I'm going for.
Yeah, Jacob come out
The hood?
undefeated.
The fucking hood.
Going for the hood.
Going for the fucking
With a
hood.
hood, with a
With a hood, with a hood, with a hood. at?
Hood?
Where my rose, where my hood, where my rose. at?
What?
That's what I'm
Think
going
it's a
for.
fucking game?
Yeah.
Let's get it on. This is a bad DMX score.
Facts.
Here we go again.
It's a debut for him, so we rocking out with him.
Moist.
Tiago Moise and Trey
Tiago
Ogden.
Moises. All right, I got Moist. Oh, hold on, wait.
Moise came off a loss.
Yeah.
Oof.
He's really fucking good, but he's another one of those individuals whose chin is soft.
Yeah.
So he just gets put down.
This is definitely going to go to distance decision. I'll probably go with Trey Ogden.
Trey Ogden is he's been around the block a couple times, so
Yeah.
I do remember him.
Oh,
For like Trey, the problem with Moise is he's either knocking somebody out or he's getting knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
He
the
has a nice
problem.
little BJJ game as well, so his ground game is kind of decent. I'm gonna go with Ogden just to shake it up a bit for myself personally.
I'm going Ogden.
Yeah,
Marco Tulio, Ehor Patea.
Oh.
Ehor.
I'm going with the undefeated just because look at the country he's from.
Brazil
Brazil.
against
Brazil.
Ukraine.
My other niggas from Ukraine. This is gonna be a fun fight. I don't give a fuck what no one say.
Mhm.
But
Because I feel like I've
that's
seen
Ehor.
Ehor.
Nah,
Poteria.
yo, my toes are dumb frozen.
Yeah.
Ehor got 27 fights.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
looking at that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I might
Yeah.
go with the experience on this one. I'm going with Ehor.
I'm going with the fresh blood that wear and tear.
Marco
20
Tulio,
fights.
yeah.
I mean, 27 fights altogether, and
That's
nothing to
Jesus
show for
on his
it.
body on the
Yeah.
cross.
Yeah, that's where he's about to be.
Jesus Christ.
For Sunday,
Bro.
Saturday.
That's metal.
That's just the prelims. We didn't even get the fucking.
Damn, that's a lot of fights to start
Felipe
off. Right?
Burns.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
Felipe Burns,
Bunny.
Jose
Bunny.
Johnson.
Go with Jose. Go with the hood on
Jose.
this one.
Going to the hood.
Mhm.
Black dude with the Spanish name. You already know how
Yeah.
that go.
Yeah, facts. His mama from
Hey,
somewhere in Latin America.
my Hawaiian pal.
Panahali.
Panahani, I'm going with him.
Panahali.
Very, very strong individual. He has his stand up is really good. Medic has been around too for a minute. I remember him, but I know Shrani a bit better. He's very strong. When I say heavy handed, his overhand rights and things like that, his boxing is pretty decent, but his power is in his right hand. I'm rolling that way.
I'm going Urus Medic.
Yeah, I'm about to say God bless America,
There's
but
an
Serbia
accent
about
over
to take
to it.
this
So, yeah,
one.
Serbia's going for Serbia on that one.
Germany, Sweden, Serbia.
Christian Rodriguez and Austin Bashi.
Go for the listen, you know I'm US versus US. I'm going for the undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Bashi.
Okay. Austin Bashi, this is his UFC debut, but he is 13-0.
Yeah.
So no slouch. I'm gonna go. No, fuck it. I'm gonna go with Bashi. I'm gonna go undefeated this one.
Before we move on to the next one, can I just say, like, I'm so happy this is a heavy contender card to start off the year.
They running them
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, early.
They
Like,
running
let's
them
go.
early.
Get these niggas in
They
here.
running them
Send them bitches
early.
out.
And they giving them good competition too. They're not even getting this time, no layups. Like, let's go.
Hey, the action man.
This is a tough one.
Shout out to
Chris
Ohio.
Curtis.
I'm gonna go with my boy. I'm gonna go with the hood on this one.
I'm going with Chris Curtis almost every time
Me
I see
too.
him.
Me too.
Unless he fighting someone I know for a fact he gonna get clapped. Nah, I'm going with Chris Curtis.
I feel like it's fights like this that keeps Chris Curtis in the UFC because he'll lose 2 to a top person.
Yeah, and then
But then
Bounce
he'll
back.
knock someone out.
Something crazy.
yeah.
I'm with you, Curtis. Ohio, baby. Let's go.
Him and Strickland, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We
Well.
ride together, we
fuck
die
Strickland
together.
too
Bad
much,
boys
yeah.
for life. Oh man.
Cesar Almeida is
Cesar
still fucking
Almeida.
fighting.
Holy
God
shit.
damn.
Oh.
Abdul Rakhi Al Hassan.
Al Hassan is another one of those. I know y'all remember him.
Yeah.
Maybe I seen him. He
Yeah.
didn't have dreads or whatever before,
Mhm.
but Yo, fam, super strong. His gas tank sucks though.
Yeah, but
That's why he has 6 losses.
His
Yeah.
gas tank is
All
horrible.
his
If he
losses
could
comes
just,
to that shit.
by the time he gets submitted, I said a minute.
If he don't get you out,
the first round and
After
like
the
2
first
minutes
round.
left in the
Yeah.
second, he's gassed.
after the first round, it's rough.
Yeah, I'm
so-
going with Caesar
and
Almeida.
I'm gonna go with Caesar Almeida.
Because Caesar does have a gas tank. He's going to outlast that nigga.
Shit, Guyanese brother, man.
You feel me?
Hey. Wait,
But-
he had a Guyanese flag on him? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he got-
From Guyana.
But that nigga,
Hey,
that nigga
Guyana.
don't be taking dubs though. Listen, man, I'm just being real, but I'm gonna go with him this time. But he don't be taking
Santiago
dubs.
Porzingio and Carlson.
Pozanibio. He used to be top damn near 5 in his division.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, he's still fighting. I haven't
38
seen him in
fights.
forever.
38 fights for the Argentine.
He was nice though. I don't know how much he got in the gas tanks though. So I'm
Carlson
going with
Harris is Guyana.
Charleston. He must be from Jamaica.
Nah,
No,
he
Guyana.
Guyana. So we,
Oh, he
I'm gonna
Guyana
go.
too.
You know, we gotta support our Guyanese
Yeah, I'm
people
going
here.
Carlson,
He's from
man.
Guyana.
Go with
too.
Carlson. I don't
No, I'm
give
just
a
saying
fuck.
that like
Yo.
he got to be Caribbean.
Yeah,
with
last
a
time
name
he-
like that. Like that
Carlson.
nigga name.
That
That nigga
nigga down the
Charleston
Caribbean.
Harris.
Last time he fought, he let me down. But fuck it, I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Team Guyana again.
Hey, I'll say one thing. I did not realize how prominent the Caribbean culture was until I moved to New York.
Oh, you don't.
I thought it was just Jamaica and nothing
Mad
else.
Nah,
niggas
you
don't
like-
like if you're not from New York. Mad
Yeah.
niggas don't understand how heavy it is.
It-
Like you
it's
go to
mad
any other
heavy.
state, I don't give a fuck. The only other one you gonna find that level of diversity in is probably the other coast in like
Yo.
Cali or some shit.
Florida.
Yo,
In
it's hard
Florida.
for me to find
But
regular
Florida
black
would be
people.
mad Latin.
No, mad. Like, yeah, I lived in
And in
Florida.
New York,
I went
you
to
gonna
Florida.
get every Caribbean.
Literally, I went to school in Florida. It's literally just Latins and Jamaicans. You might get a random sprinkle from some other island. I went to New York. I moved to New York. I was like, you from where?
They all
What?
here.
You hear fucking Antigua,
Yeah.
Saint Lucia,
All that shit.
Barbados.
Niggas come up to me like, yo, what island you from? I'm like, nigga, what you mean? Nigga,
Well-
my people was slaves in the
And
U.S.
still to this day, nigga, you'll talk to him and be like, "Yeah, I'm first generation." Damn, y'all still coming?
Still
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they all here. They
Yeah.
all here.
And you know what's
son.
crazy too? Like I can't tell you, like, out of all the black people I know in New York, literally 80% of them are islands. The
Mhm.
other 20% is like, you know, hey, my people came up from Georgia or some
Yo,
shit.
My nigga, outside of me and Phil, we the only 2 niggas in our whole
I can tell.
clique that
I-
aren't Caribbean.
I believe it. I can tell. I can tell.
The rest of my
Yeah.
friends are Jamaican,
Yeah.
Guyanese,
Yeah.
Trini. They
Like,
just run the gauntlet.
The
It's all
be
Caribbean.
the be North American black in New York is rare.
Nigga,
You know
I
what
tell
I'm saying?
niggas like I tell niggas my fam from down south, they look at me like, really?
That's
Yeah.
all.
You not this, you not
So
that.
we talking about collard greens with pig about what you saying putting in collard greens?
Oh, Swan.
Yeah.
They put a little
Oh.
But to me it's just
like some ham
That's
hocks,
crazy.
something
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
how you know if a nigga
Yeah,
from the
I'm like,
Caribbean. Like, you say, yeah, we put some pig in our collard greens. You put some pig feet on. So
But
they
it's
like,
crazy.
what?
I don't
'cause
like it, though.
I eat
So I
pig.
don't eat it.
I eat pig. It's
Yeah.
just like pig in the collard greens. you know?
Yeah.
that's
They
some
put
flavors.
pig in the collard greens or
My
what's the name?
family-
Or turkey wings.
Yeah, I was saying,
nah,
my
I fuck
family,
with the turkey wings.
we switched to smoked turkey. But
Yeah.
my grandfather, he if you don't throw no pig feet on them collard greens, he ain't eating that shit.
Nah, my fam from I'm not eating that shit. But my fam from down south, so
Yeah.
my mom she get very busy, Alabama and all of that shit.
Oh, y'all Bamas.
Yeah, they fucking
We
fucking-
Georgians.
Ah,
Yeah.
I got fam out there now.
Yeah.
They'll be Georgians.
But, this last fight,
Last
I'm
one.
rocking
Sir.
with Mackenzie.
Mackenzie Dern, Amanda Ribas.
You
I
know
think
I'm rocking with my
Amanda
baby.
beat her last go around.
There
Yeah.
goes my
So,
baby.
but Amanda is also coming off a L. So let's see how she bounces back. I'm going to go with Mackenzie Dern again. I went with her last time. I'm going to go with her this time. I feel like she had a couple of fights last year. Not all of them panned out the way she wanted, but when I say I feel like I'm watching a fighter grow before our eyes, she's one of the few. I think she'll be able
It's
to
a long
figure out a
growth,
way
but-
to pull out a W this go around.
I'm cheering for it.
Yeah, yeah.
2 hours.
Don't get mad at me if I put my shit in auto tune. There goes my baby. Ooh, girl, you know that it is.
But
Staying away from the horns.
yeah.
Staying away.
Hey.
But shout out to y'all. Great
Yeah,
episode.
man.
Shout out to the listeners.
Oh,
Yeah,
yo.
man. Shout
Thank
out
you
to
for making
y'all.
it through this fucking episode.
Facts.
It's a long
Shout out to
one.
the first
Yeah, it's the first episode of the year, 2 hours long. But
We've been waiting to talk. That's
Yeah,
what-
I'm saying niggas had a lot to say.
A
We had
lot to say. It's
a
been
lot
a
to
minute.
say.
It's
It's
been
been a
We're
minute.
going to try to shorten them.
Yeah.
And I'm working on putting timestamps on everything. So there's some shit you want to
so
skip
y'all know where
past.
to-
Yeah, so you know, so y'all keep rocking with us. We gonna
Yeah,
keep
man.
rocking with y'all.
Facts,
Yes,
facts. We'll be
man.
back.
Yeah,
We'll
for
be
sure.
back
Back
for
right
more.
back next month. When does this drop?
Next week.
Next week.
No, I said when does this drop?
This week.
This is
This
going.
week. No,
This is
I'm
going to
talking
drop
about the day.
Tuesday or
All right,
Wednesday.
cool. There we
Yeah.
go. There we go. Because I always say, yeah, we'll be back next Monday, and I'm like, but we don't drop.
No, we drop.
Like, I don't know.
It probably drop on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Drop, like,
Just say
Wednesday,
next week.
right? Yeah,
Just say
we'll-
next week.
We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah,
Right.
we're gonna leave this in here so you'll feel part of the production.
Thank you for tuning in to the Square Up Podcast. If you enjoyed the show, subscribe and follow to catch shows every week. We out. See you next time.